Oh, the year was 1778.
You can't fix the shittery.
No, I don't want to, honestly.
No.
I mean, I feel like you guys are always like, yeah, we know what it's like to try to wrangle us, but no, you're not wrangling all four of you together. It's a very different experience.
It's fucking impossible. It's more of just like moving the corral around us just to keep us semi-penned.
On that note, welcome to another episode of the Mist-Fitz, our Curse of Strahd adventure. I am your dungeon mistress, Chris, and these four handsome faces in front of me are the aforementioned Mist-Fitz. Together, we are the Dads of Lanarchy, and tonight we are in the goofy gothic horror business. This is about the time I would normally be like, blah, 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 spoilers, blah, 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 follow us on Instagram. I'm not going to do that anymore. I've decided that repeating myself every week, that time can better be spent building stories. So, if you don't know all that by now, sucks to be you.
Episode 19. Why would it start on 13? Seriously.
All right, so buckle up. It's episode unlucky number 13, folks.
Number.
And shit's about to get real. Spooky fun fact of the night. Did you know ravens remember faces? Not only do they recognize faces, they specifically recognize and remember when they're being cheated or treated unfairly, and will scold culprits every chance they get. Even more impressive are the raven's corvid cousins, the crow. Not only do crows also recognize and remember faces, but they've been known to hold grudges and will go so far as to tell other crows about your wrongdoings. Crows have been known to hold grudges for up to 14 years. The lesson here, folks, never get on a corvid's bad side. Before we get only like 9 years, but they have done studies where one actually held a grudge for 14 years. So he outlived it. He outlived the average crow. Fucking right.
Unfinished business. That fucking guy that threw that can at me.
Goes to show you kids, vengefulness is like the most powerful thing in the world. Keep you living.
Exactly.
Listen, son. The man that lives in that house is a piece of shit.
You're
gonna pass this on to your child.
Okay.
Seagulls don't remember. That's a good thing.
No.
Before we get started, I'm going to give you guys exactly 2 minutes to get all your bullshit out, starting now.
Sword.
2 minutes. That's not a long time. We could probably just ramble for 2 minutes straight before we actually realize what happened.
No, this is untethered bullshit. Go ahead.
Swish, parry, swish.
Switch, Barry. I got it.
Touche.
Take that.
Is that all you got, guys?
See, I came prepared for Strahd.
There was some word you said
And I got a back up.
improperly last session that I was gonna bring up, but
There's one I said a couple sessions ago that was winders. Winders.
Winders.
Oh, yeah.
Winders, yes.
You know about the
Yep.
winders.
Oh.
Yeah, that was cringy.
All right,
Fucker. How did
Get it
you
out.
remember that?
You got another minute.
That's all I had.
That's all you got? Oh, I'm disappointed.
Come and crack a winder. All my bullshit's out.
All right.
I've done it.
That's a funny word.
There's no winders down here in this dungeon.
That was probably one of the 3 times I told you to shut the fuck up, Kyle. I think it's been through a total of 3. All right. Now that we've gotten that out of our system, she says in denial. We have a lot to get through, so without further ado, let's fucking go. Cue that opening sequence. And
Go!
to recap our last episode, we said goodbye to everyone's favorite Harengon after an especially harrowing battle in the chapel at Argynvost. Harry decided to separate from the party and try to find a way back to the Sword Coast so he could continue his search for his parents. Shortly after leaving the group, Harry met up with Vasily, a nice man the group met in Barovia, who had just happened to be passing by in a cart and offered to give Harry a ride to the Vistani camp. After not being able to sway Harry from his decision to leave, Siggi sent him off with a song, hoping to inspire him to make it to his destination. Upon finishing his song, Archie and Gruff looked on as Siggi collapsed unconscious and unresponsive on the ground. Siggi at this point found himself in a familiar room with his longtime friend Diem. It was at this time Siggi asked for Diem's help to keep his friend safe and maybe juice up his powers a little. After a moment's contemplation, Diem agreed, and to Siggi's surprise sealed their agreement with a kiss, after which Siggi immediately awoke on the ground in a field outside of Argynvost, with Gruff and his brother Archie, who was looking a little worse for wear, looking over him. The trio made their way back to the front of Argynvost, hoping to take the same road back to Vallaki to pick up some supplies. When they reached the front of the mansion, they saw a mysterious woman named Talia out front, kneeling before a stone statue of the silver dragon. The group convinced her to join them and lead them to the peak of the tallest tower, as suggested by Harry in his parting note. It was here they found the second item Madame Ava predicted in her Taroka reading, the holy symbol of Ravenkind. While on the rooftops, Archie decided to go explore what remained here. He passed a silver-plated dragon gargoyle seemingly untouched by the passage of time. It whispered a poem to him as he walked by. Upon reaching the other side of the roof and finding nothing of interest, he also heard the sound of an approaching cart. Archie watched quietly from an arrow slit as a man in tattered Vistani clothing pulled up, relieved himself on the dragon statue out front, and then proceeded to untether the horse and ride off the way he came, leaving the cart and its cargo behind, a plain wooden coffin. While inside the mansion, the group also came across the commander of the Order of the Silver Dragon, who warned them to leave. Discovering she had a strange connection with this place that she didn't understand, Talia was able to discern that he was, in fact, a revenant who was driven by his own oath to vanquish Strahd, and knew they would not be able to get any other useful information out of him in this state. The group decided to move on, but not before checking out one final room, in which they found a painting that had been slashed in half. The clever casting of the mending spell soon fixed the painting, which triggered a magical message from a spectral form of a huge silver dragon. My skull lies in the fortress of my enemy, displayed in a place of ill omen. Return my skull to its rightful crypt, and my spirit will shine here forever, bringing hope to this dark land. And we pick up there now. The spectral form of the dragon fades after delivering its message, as does the glow from the painting. You are left in stunned silence in this haven of dust and cobwebs. In the quiet, you hear the soft flapping sound of wings, but can't discern its origin. A single piece of parchment blows off the top of a bookshelf, spirals lazily in the air, and lands gently at your feet.
Mine?
I'm not.
Dog pile.
Mine?
No, I mean, this, yeah, all right.
All right. You find
The note of notes.
You get pricked by a dirty needle. You're addicted to heroin.
Ah, so that's a different kind of dragon.
All right, read it out loud, Sean. You're reading it.
My kniggets
Today, Archie.
fallen.
That's
Would you-
Land is loot.
Would you like me to read it?
Please.
Fuck.
The
I
big
told
one.
you 2 minutes wasn't enough.
International Preservation tomorrow night.
That's a tough
that
one.
M has 4 humps. This is ridiculous.
That's
it is
3.
Got a
This is
little
ridiculous.
fancy doohickey on the side.
Go for it, Chrysanthemum.
All right. My knights have fallen, and this land is lost. The armies of my enemy will not be stopped by sword or spell, claw or fang. Today I will die, not avenging those who have fallen, but defending that which I love, this valley, my home, and the ideals of the Order of the Silver Dragon. The evil surrounds me. The time has come to throw off this guise and show these heathens my true fearsome form. Let it spark terror in their hearts. Let them tell their stories of dark triumph against the protector of the Balanoch Mountains. Let Argynvost be remembered as a dragon of honor and valor. My one regret is that my remains will not lie in their rightful place, in the hallowed mausoleum of Argynvostholt. No doubt my bones will be scattered among my enemies like the coins of a plundered hoard, trophies of a hard-won victory. I do not fear death. Though my body will die, my spirit will live on. Let it serve as a beacon of light against the darkness. Let it bring hope to a land wrought with despair. Now to battle. Signed, simply with an A.
Oh.
Well, that sounds like the dragon one.
Sounds like a pretty good way to go.
Isn't it?
Glory.
Mark of a whore?
Oh, it doesn't even
That's
go
from a
here.
movie or something?
It doesn't even go
Yeah,
here.
whatever. that
This
movie
is far from the Scarlet Letter. And A stands for adultery.
It's
Ah.
the Silver Dragon, not the
close enough.
Scarlet Letter.
Yes, exactly.
Does any of that sound familiar to you, Talia?
Does it?
No, it does not.
Afraid not.
Sounds familiar to me.
The protector of the Balanoch Mountains, is that talking about this castle, or is that talking about whoever wrote this? Are they the defender of Balanoch? Balanoch's to the north?
Sounds
Hold on.
familiar to you?
West? Snowy Mountains, west? Abbey in a valley?
Hold on. Balanoch Mountains.
There's a windmill to the northeast, and an abbey in a valley in the Snowy Mountains to the west. That we saw from the roof, I think.
So the Balanoch Mountains are basically it's the whole. There's a couple of ranges of mountains that surround this valley. Collectively, they are the Balanoch Mountains.
Okay, so all the mountains are the valley.
Yeah.
Okay.
The part that I was saying that sounds familiar is he's going to be the light to shine on a.
Yeah, this. I
Right,
mean,
but
and
it's the
stealing
head,
the
the
bones.
head of the the head of the dragon's got we got to put it in the lighthouse
It
or the
seems
rightful
like
place or whatever it is.
written by the dragon.
That's the way I took it.
Or the dragon was the true form of this person who was Argynvost a person?
Mm-hmm. Yes. I think
Right.
it was.
Make-
Argynvost
Family name,
is,
right?
is the hold of Argynvost, right? What didn't we say Argynvost was his first name?
Argynvost was his name. They called him Lord Argynvost.
Okay. It's like shit.
Talia,
One name.
make a history check with advantage, please.
Guidance.
There.
Can I guidance?
That's a natural 20.
Well,
All
you
right.
don't need guidance.
I rolled it, but I only got a 1 on it. So I don't.
Natural 21.
Natural 21 with a, what was it?
History? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a big fat 21 then.
Okay. There you go.
Your eyes do that weird thing where they kind of roll back into your head for a moment, and you get flashes of memories that are they're not yours. And what you do remember, or what you remember, was all of the knights here, all the paladins, knew Argynvost as a man. According to this journal, though, he had a secret.
What was a secret?
Do we know any?
Secret?
So
Do we know anything? Do we know anything
the secret
about dragons?
is he's actually a dragon.
Yeah.
No.
Do we know enough about dragons to know that they can take human forms when they want to?
Make a history or arcana check.
Yeah, Kyle.
I will. Don't call me Kyle.
You said it in your
Don't
voice, not
use that
Siggy's.
voice.
Well, I was asking the DM. I wasn't
No,
asking
that's
you.
fine.
Hey guys, do we know anything about dragons?
We're asking your
That's
deity,
fine.
so yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah, DM. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, DM. Yeah.
That's why I picked it.
I know.
History.
You should have to call DM though the mistress instead of DM. Just call them the mistress.
Just for fun.
Unnatural 13.
That's not as fun.
Yeah. No, it doesn't count. It doesn't count.
You
Doesn't count.
you have read in books that dragons have been known to have enormous amounts of power. A lot of them have been known to walk amongst people in
Okay.
humanoid form.
Have I heard of that guy with the canaries?
The guy with the canaries? What?
Tiamat?
What are you talking about?
No? Okay.
Sorry.
Shut up, Kyle, you fucking nerd.
There's a guy in the Witcher series called Three Birds, who's a
Wow.
dragon in disguise.
Yeah, Tiamat appears as an old man followed by a bunch of canaries.
No. Okay.
No.
In what?
Yeah,
D&D.
D&D lore.
Oh, okay.
Tiamat. I have not read a ton about Tiamat. She scares me.
Well, actually.
Nerd.
But you got it. And then I took the necklace off, and he's like, "Well, wasted all that time."
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Well, I tell them about my vision, because I imagine when I come back and my eyes do roll back into my skull and I'm looking forward, all three of them are kind of looking at me like, "Are you
That's
dead?"
fucking
Well, like
Are you
this,
epileptic or?
when that
No.
happens, it's like a split second. So they sometimes they likely won't notice.
Okay.
She just looks like
So
she's
he just has,
blinking
like,
for a really long time.
It was like a oh.
Tired?
You are you alright?
Those really slow, sleepy blinks.
Like
Might
the
be
type
having a
Chris is
seizure.
gonna have by the end of the night.
Right.
I tell them. I tell them because they're questioning it, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So I'll tell them that somehow I have this knowledge. But I don't quite know how.
But you guys can basically discern that this looks like it's a page from Argynvost's journal. Possibly the last page he ever wrote.
Talia, do you know what he used to look like? Are any of these portraits Argynvost?
There were a bunch of marble busts in the foyer when you came in
Yeah.
of Argynvost.
Oh,
And there are
they were
portraits. There are portraits all over the mansion.
Okay.
Just not in the kitchen.
Was the picture we fixed
Yeah.
Argynvost?
Yeah, that's
Uh,
kind of what was
They're
that.
in the kitchen.
The one you fixed was a picture of Argynvost Holt with snowy mountains in the back. The beacon lit.
Castle.
Yes.
Okay. Which bookshelf did this flutter off of?
Just the top of one of those bookshelves that are pretty much empty now.
How tall is it?
8 or 9 feet.
Excuse me, large fellow. Would you mind giving me a boost up there?
Oh, you're talking to him.
It's the biggest one.
I'm definitely the scrawniest one.
No, sorry.
Talia is probably beefier than Siggy.
She is.
I'll pick her up.
Yeah, you will.
Hello? Oh, right, you're strong.
Hey-o.
Can I make note of what Argynvost looked like?
Yeah.
Just looking at all the paintings and stuff, just kind of take that in.
Yeah, for sure. You've seen enough marble busts of him and portraits that you can kind of have an idea of what he looks like.
Is there any silverware in here?
So you notice in the bottom corner of that room, there is
Ooh, shiny.
no, there is
A wooden pickle.
a door.
Doors lead
Bottom
places.
left?
I like
Bottom
doors.
left.
Yeah, the bottom corner of the left, there's a door that hangs open on one hinge.
Check for traps, you silly bugger.
I am. I always do.
The walls of the room are lined with lead.
Oh,
Emptied chests, shattered vases lie strewn upon the floor, their contents plundered.
So the walls are lead?
The walls are lined in lead. So you can make an intelligence check. With advantage from your background. Your line of work, per se.
Okay.
Is there anything on top of the bookshelf, or can the big man put me down?
It's just
I
dust.
got you. I
Okay.
got you.
Yeah.
This place has been cleared.
You know what?
No, that's
Okay, all right. I'm older than you think I am. Ow. Stop. Please put me down. Please. Oh, God, put me down. Thank you. Oh,
Cheerleading
as a
for
woman
him.
in my 40s, I concur.
yeah, put me down.
Now, how old is Talia? Mid 40s?
She looks about that.
Look, mid 40s, right? Okay.
Well, I haven't looked at her sheet in a while. Yeah,
I feel like
about
we, yeah, I think that was established. Looks mid 40s.
yes.
Actual age 700.
She's a human, so probably not.
She's a human?
Yeah.
Oh. That's different.
Stop it.
You said intelligence, right?
Yes, sir.
It was a natural 13 for 13.
Nice.
13.
Excellent.
Boy.
How's your intelligence? Only a 0.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Talia's.
And
So
across
you-
the board.
With a 13, you can discern that this was probably a vault of some kind.
Argynvost.
Argynvost Holt.
Fucking, if I could high five
Fucking-
you right now, I would.
Yeah, in the face with a chair. It's gonna be a long night, guys. You've also been in other vaults. similar to this that are lined in lead. You know the lead is used to hide items of a magical nature.
Oh, I thought it was to shelter from a nuclear blast.
No.
Okay, so you don't know that. Okay, sorry. Archie knows this.
This prevent detection as well,
Well,
right? Like detect object type spells.
I'm not sure what you're asking me, brother. It's just a fucking vault.
Yes.
Yes, that's
But-
right. You don't know that magic.
Yeah,
Look how fucking thick the walls are.
if you look at the door itself as well, the back of the door is lined in lead as well.
I mean, valuable things are hidden behind iron and stone. Things that you don't want people detecting are hid behind lead. Things people shouldn't be finding is all I'm saying. It's not. I don't think it was just monetarily valuable, whatever's in here, but
Are we putting a hole in the wall?
No. The door is open.
I would like to see you try to punch through lead.
I'm not gonna punch through it. I'm sure I got something to hit it or something.
Well, Siggi, regardless, there's nothing in here.
Oh.
Just some broken vases and some open chests. She been plundered.
Can I cast
Yeah.
detect magic and poke my noggin in there?
Yeah,
Sure.
good thinking.
Jesus
quick.
Christ, you came out of nowhere.
Bye. Nice to see you. Pardon me.
What do you do?
Poke my head in.
Excuse me, pardon me.
You don't find anything magical in there.
Boo. Okay, well, this
Sorry.
lasts for 10 minutes, so I'm just going to start running around.
All right, let me look through all of this fucking book and let you know if I find anything. You're gonna have to give me 50 minutes.
No.
No, they're really.
It is kind of fortuitous that we found that, because I did genuinely want to say, like, we should look for an armory, but apparently that didn't work.
Does that look like what it was?
From the looks
Armory?
of this room, it's got bookshelves and a chair and a nice big fireplace. It looks like a study. Just happens.
Is it this room?
So no, that's the vault. So the vault
That's the vault.
is attached to what would have been Argenvost's study.
I gotcha.
Okay.
We're on second floor, right? Yeah.
The Argon
Yes.
Vault.
But nothing in the vault. There's nothing magical in the vault or in the study.
The vault has been completely cleared out. The study completely cleared out. All the books. There has been nothing left here.
This other door to the parapet or whatever that circular looking room, can I swing that open?
Yeah, absolutely.
While he's doing that, I didn't explore this place. Never mind. I was gonna say, did I ever find like somewhere that had sword racks on the walls that we could go and look at? But I've never really. I don't think I've ever come in here until this time.
No, I think you only ever came to the grounds.
Yeah, you never came in.
Statue outside.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
So-
quick OOC. Hey, Kyle, did you ever tell us that there was a coffin outside?
It wasn't Siggi, it was Archie that saw it.
Or was it Archie that saw it? Oh.
I believe
Yes.
I believe he did tell you about the guy taking a piss on the statue and you got very upset about it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
actually, I have that written down that you got mad at the guy pissing on the statue.
Well, I mean, it is rude.
Oh yeah, no,
We're etiquette,
Well,
but
what's even weirder is that he left a fucking coffin just sitting there in a cart.
that's my point.
Yeah,
Um,
that was
We will cross that bridge when we get there.
When we
I was
get
I was just unsure if we were all familiar with that particular crossing.
Did you get the license plate on that wagon?
It's still
No.
there.
The wagon's
no,
there.
but I'm
Oh,
pretty
okay,
sure
great.
I heard like a
He's
ticking
forgotten.
noise. I heard something ticking in there. I wasn't sure what it was.
So Siggy, you poke your head
this
in through those doors. You see rich drapes, faded by the time and neglect, hide the windows of this otherwise empty room.
I look out the window.
You fuck yourself.
Totally valid.
You get one.
Do we each get one, or is it a collective one?
I will give you each one.
Oh, you're a benevolent DM.
Yeah, you say that now. You haven't seen the rest of my story.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of. Okay.
Yeah, so it's quite a large room. Make it,
Talia, to come in here to detect anything?
oh, when you look out the window, you see the grounds of Argynvostholt.
Okay.
Do I see anything magical in the room?
Nope.
Nothing.
Make an intelligence check.
Siggy?
Yeah. Sorry.
Have we found anything in here at all since we've been in here?
That
I mean,
really
the
important
painting.
note.
No,
now.
yeah.
And a painting.
Nothing.
The note in the painting?
Straight up intelligence.
Note in the painting so far, yeah.
It's a +1 for 15. Oh my god. Chair almost fell over.
This room, with the curtains pulled, nothing else in here. Based on the encounter you just had with that spectral dragon that took up that entire study, this room looks about big enough for a dragon to curl up nice and cozy.
Oh.
Is there a hatch roof, or
There is not.
Oh yeah.
so he walks in as a man and then he just kind of like shakes it out and like turns into a dragon?
I like to
Curls up.
sleep like a dragon.
Sleep like a man. Okay.
Okay. Well, what's next? We keep exploring this place, or
You just say snacks?
I mean, if you want a snack, I got some jerky in my pocket.
All right.
I handcraft some jerky. A little bit of cheese.
Nice.
Slim Jims.
Nice.
Yeah, those combo packs with the jerky and the cheese and the same
Yeah,
thing.
Those
Yeah.
are good.
Yeah.
Those are good.
How
do you eat that?
I take a bite of the same, both of them at the same time.
Not a boy.
That's the only way to eat those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where we came in? Fuck. Is this the second floor or the third floor?
This
Third floor?
is the second.
Third.
Oh no, third floor. Sorry.
Because we could see down on.
Yes, it's a second floor.
Yeah.
The second floor
'Cause
only
there's the
had
balcony, you can look down onto the entrance from the
Yeah.
second floor.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean, how much? Oh, there could be more. Fuck. Goddamn big ass cool maps and your need to.
I know, and this is one of my favorite fucking places. It's so fucking cool. But
More than likely an
If-
armory on the grounds.
I mean,
From-
Weapon there.
if you want
But-
to find an armory, I'm down to try and.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty happy with my weaponry, but I just thought maybe there was something. But although, oh, there is a door over there. This place seems pretty plundered.
from what you've seen so far of the mansion, it seems like it's been thoroughly picked through.
Right.
That's
That's
a
what it's-
chapel with the revenants.
Yeah. Bastards.
And Archie didn't find any silverware earlier.
Nope.
No, nothing.
Yeah, Lim Pickens.
Well, I mean, let's at least
might-
clear the third floor, and
Yeah, there might be a hidden room that
Mm-hmm.
or something. You know, who knows?
Oh, Talia's down.
Locked chest.
Talia's 100% down. If we can find an armory, that would be splendid. For
You know
all
me, I'm
of
always
us.
looking for loot.
Should we go check over here?
Talia, make a history check.
Okie doke. Okie dokie. History check. Ability. No, an ability check. Uses a skill. Oh, okay, I can use that. Okay. I use my knowledge from the past to
Oh.
roll an extra d6.
Mm.
And fucking 2 on it. 18 total.
Nice.
With an 18, you know that there is no armory on the grounds.
Well, shoot. So that whole thing about the armor, there isn't one.
Nothing, eh? All right.
No, more of a civilian campus than a military outpost, I guess.
So you would know that the weapons that the knights and the paladins had, that's
Mhm.
all they had.
They carried everything on them. They didn't have any reserve.
Yeah, no reserves.
Okay.
Hmm.
Sorry guys. Apparently,
And
Not really.
not a lot of places in Barovia for them to get new weapons.
What about all the swords and shields and axes in here?
All rusted with time.
Yeah.
I believe
they're all
we went
Fuck.
through that last time we were
Yeah.
in there.
I was probably asleep.
there's a chance of that. A high chance of that.
I mean, I'm good for weapons. I was blessed with a little bit of an upgrade to mine, so I would like to see if there's any more clues as to what Argenvost was facing, if we can find something.
Facing?
Well, yeah, I mean, that in that letter, it seemed like he was about to get into a bit of a epic battle of the ages. I don't know if that was just against old Strati or.
Well, the interesting part about that letter is it made its way back here, but he didn't.
Well, I mean, he could have wrote it right before he set out to.
No, he said in it that he would never make it back, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Did it say that in the note?
Well,
That he would
yeah,
never make it. He would never return.
His
possibility. of
body
him
his
not-
body wouldn't make it back. Like people would steal all his bones.
So
and
he
stuff.
wrote it when he was here.
And
Okay.
then
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I misunderstood
Knowing,
that part.
regretting that his remains will never lie in their rightful place.
Gotcha.
Which
Okay,
sounds
sorry.
which sounds familiar to what we're supposed to be doing.
And he did mention
Right.
the hallowed mausoleum of Argynvostholt. I should put together like a Google Drive link for all of your
Like
handout
Coles
shits. Yeah. For all of your Strahd's
that too,
tome
yeah.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
that actually would be
So you have, and your Taroka reading and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go check that room that Gar pointed out on the map. OOC.
Yeah.
Gruff.
Nice. You did it this week.
I know.
He does it every
Your
week.
guy, yeah.
Alright.
Your guy.
Which room are we talking
All
here?
right.
Top right of the table room.
Okay. So first of all,
Oh,
when you guys head back into the hallway,
Oh, good. You guys don't even get that
oh
far.
shit. Yep.
I need you to make perception checks.
Oh, all right.
Ooh, okay.
I'll use the actual Siggi dice.
I'm really
here.
good at that. Wow.
I'm good at
Oh.
it too.
I'm sort of good at that. I got a
Not me.
14.
21.
Oh.
Oh,
21.
Mhm.
Archie and Gruff, you hear it first. You hear the slight creak of a step. Of an old wooden step.
oh.
Coming from the direction of where you came up to this floor.
Which
Did you hear
was
that?
This one.
That
Yeah.
would've been
Were the
old.
stairs in that spiral
Yeah, so
staircase
there's-
wooden? They were
Yes.
wooden?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that.
Okay. Archie, where would you like to be?
And
In the hallway or still in the room?
I'm gonna hold my axe at the ready, kind of.
I'll be in the room with you.
Like at the
Yes.
door?
Yeah, at the door.
Here, I'll zoom in. I'll zoom in a little bit for you. I know it's hard for you to
I can see it now.
them sometimes. There
That's
you go.
good.
Okay, so you just hang
No,
out
because yeah,
right here with me.
sure. Hey,
Hey. Funny looking.
there's yeah. Whatever. There's a creak. Did you hear it? There was. I think there's somebody walking around.
No, but I believe you.
Gruff. Go
So what
check
are you
that
guys all
stair-
doing?
Okay.
That's where we heard the creak from, right?
From here.
Not that way.
The other stair.
The other way.
Other stair.
Oh, the other way.
Yeah, it's the other way.
no, Gruff, it's the other way. You used-
Yeah, I'm
So
Right
this
there.
this curtain is partially open. It's not closed all the way.
I kind of want to poke my nose out.
Go for it. I mean, I'll
This is
go
a
too.
curtain, that squiggly line?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, I'm gonna...
Sweet curtain.
See, you're just gonna stand there and wait.
No, I'll open it. Or I'll, like, peer... Is it...
Okay.
Push it.
Can you
Push
see
it
through the
aside.
curtain, or...
So the
shadows,
curtain's
or-
like halfway open. You guys opened it to come through there earlier.
Okay.
Um,
So I'll peek through the little...
so are you like hiding on the closed side of the curtain, peeking around? Okay.
Yeah.
You see coming up the stairs a average sized
Oh.
woman.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
She carries a rapier in one hand, a hand
Oh.
axe in the other.
No. That's my thing.
Make a stealth roll, please.
I'm pretty stealthy.
Clearly. The stealthiest.
It's probably still here than I am.
14.
14. Give me a second. Ooh, yeah, you see her first. She has long, wild, curly brown hair. She has a deep red scarf wrapped around her head to kind of hold it back. She's wearing a long red coat, gray flowy pants. Her left foot, she wears tall brown boots.
Just on the left
Straps.
foot.
Yeah, straps all the way up to the knee. Her right leg appears to be missing. Replaced instead from the knee down by an ornately crafted prosthetic.
Ratigan.
I don't want to be a pirate.
What do you do?
Yeah, poor lady.
Kick her peg leg out.
Fuck.
Uh, could I?
Kick her peg leg?
No.
You could.
Could I, like, kind of whisper back to Siggy without her hearing me? Or
I
is she,
mean,
like,
he's
right in
he's a
front of me?
good 30 feet away from you, so you
Yeah.
would have to catch up with him.
Hand gesture.
Okay. I guess I'll just say hello.
She gets startled. She holds her rapier up to your face and she says, "Who do you serve?"
Oh shit.
My us. He's Mist-Fitz. And I just shaved yesterday, so you could put that down.
Who? You guys hear Gruff talking out in the hallway to somebody.
The Misfits.
Who the
Had to heard.
fuck are the Mist-Fitz?
Who's he talking
Well,
to?
like me and there's some others.
I sent you guys a picture of her.
She
I'll-
scary.
step out into the hall at this point.
Oh,
Alright.
she's definitely a pirate.
Are you
Cool.
letting her through? Or are you holding her back at the door?
You shall not pass.
Because you are the only one that can see her right now.
Yeah, Gruff's gonna say, well, you shall not pass.
Do you serve the Devil's Strahd?
Fuck no.
Guys?
Who's that?
Generally, no.
Gruff, who are you talking to?
The answer would be no.
A pirate
Oh.
lady?
I'll come over. I'll run over.
We're
She does not look like a pirate. She looks Vistani.
yeah, I was gonna say looks
Where?
looks Bastani to me.
A Bastani lady?
She's a peg leg. Start with me.
No, I don't think it's a peg leg. I think it's
Well, it's a wooden
It's-
leg. Come on now.
It's
Is it
only
wood?
partially wood. It's a mixture of wood and metal
Oh.
built into a
Just
very
a cybernetic
fancy prosthetic.
organism made of liquid metal.
Beautifully crafted.
I don't think we serve anyone at the moment, aside from ourselves.
Definitely not Strud.
How many of you are here?
8 of us.
There's the 4 of us, and then there's another feller in the other room. He's not with us, so pointing at the wall beside me.
Talia blurts out that I serve Argenvost.
I thought Argenvost was dead.
Yes. I mean,
But his spirit lives on.
his house is still standing. Oh,
Well, I don't know anything about that. I heard rumors that there was something here that could help defeat Strahd.
ta-da!
Yeah,
Well, I think you're
looking
I
at.
think you're yeah. I think you're pretty much gonna be doing what we're currently doing. So
Who do you serve?
yeah,
Now there's $1 million question.
yeah. Damn, your voice got deep, Talia, real quick.
Happens
Now
with
there's
age.
the $1 million question.
Happens with age.
I serve
You want me to
myself.
try to do a woman's voice?
I serve myself and the good of the world by ridding it
rebel.
of monsters like that devil.
Oh, I mean, yeah, this sounds good to us.
I think we may be on the same team then.
Van Helsing.
Do you know what you were looking for here?
No. I heard tell of something that could possibly help. Have you found anything?
Heard from who?
Just rumors?
Well, now we
You came here by yourself
gotta search the place.
Of course.
on rumors?
Well, it's the only way I'm going to find out for sure.
You Vistani are a plucky bunch.
Did
are an
you
odd-
happen to run into any of the revenants downstairs?
Oh yeah, stay out of the chapel.
Yeah, you wouldn't survive on your own. That's for sure.
You know nothing about me and
You're
what
right,
I've survived.
I'm Archie.
The
Nice
name's
to
the name's Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
Sexy.
And all the revenants are dead.
meet you.
Comes in
God.
just like
That-
massacres.
Infinitely more intimidating.
What?
Yeah.
What a woman.
The most gypsy of gypsy names, Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
Is she hot?
What?
But is she hot?
I sent you a picture.
Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, I know.
Is she
No gun.
Do I believe her when she says that she's looking for something?
Make an insight
to
check.
destroy Strahd?
Did I know it's not my spell going off, but does Talia see any magic up on this bitch?
No, yeah, it's been within 10 minutes.
Let's find out. Hold on.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Rapier, hand axe, pockets.
Pockets.
metallic wooden leg?
I'm glad there's someone else that has detect magic.
Yeah.
All of the magic is in her wooden leg.
Actually, yeah, a fair
Great
point
sorcery.
though.
It's her
Her-
arcane focus.
Yeah, just kick
grabs her thigh and just
roundhouse kicking fireballs.
That'd be
Um,
awesome. That'd be super cool.
Ronaldo.
So,
Yeah. Kamika.
all right.
fuck's sakes. Her armor is magical.
Ooh.
Her weapons and there's a slight ping of magic that comes from a satchel that she wears over her shoulder.
Oh. I don't know any of this. This is
Interesting.
what
I rolled a 26.
Oh,
Insight.
Okay. She seems to be telling the truth.
he's 6. Holy fuck.
Great.
What with a 26,
Yeah.
I will also give you. She is very determined to find something that will help. You get the sense that she
Her intentions seem
is a
true.
woman on a mission. Yes.
I can respect that.
Hey, Siggi,
The only
she's right up your alley.
she's also lit up like a Christmas tree. I like rub my eyes a little bit. The only thing we found of any significance is this, and I will show her the symbol of Ravenkind.
Okay.
The vestige?
I was in a thread.
More or less.
Yeah.
She looks at it for a moment. What is this?
Well, by mechanics, I don't know. Because I haven't had time to kind of look at it.
Important, and whatever it is.
It feels extremely important, and no, you can't have it. And she kind of tucks it back under her vestments.
Actually, I'm gonna step up a little bit ahead of Talia as she puts it away.
Can I
Reinforcing
come
that you
in,
can't have
or are you just going to make me stand on these stairs?
Well, I mean, you can. We were heading down, I think.
I'll pull the curtain open.
Or no, we
and walk
weren't.
away.
No, we're
Nope.
we need to go to his Didn't he hint somewhere where his bones might be, or where his skull?
Yeah, that's the hallowed.
Pretty sure his skull is in Ravenloft Castle.
Though. Well, no, we know there is a crypt on these grounds, right? We saw that.
So
Yeah,
from what you read in his journal, that is where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But he said, "My skull lies in the fortress of my enemy."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Displayed in a place of ill omen, return my skull to its rightful crypt, and my spirit shall bring.
Okay.
Yeah, shall bring hope to this land.
What do you know of this place, Esmeralda? This Argynvost told. You seem
Not
like
a
you've been
whole
around.
lot. Just that it used to be run by a bunch of knights and paladins who fought against Strahd hundreds of years ago.
And you're, I don't want to assume, but you're of the Vistani, are you?
Yes. But not the Vistani from here.
From where?
Not of the Vistani? For the Vistani of where, then?
From outside of Barovia.
Do you know what sort of deal they have with Strahd? What with them being able to leave and come as they go?
Well, I've been living amongst them for a while now. Just trying to get as much information as I can. I had heard a tale.
I love tales. So he actually pulls out a notebook and
All right, let me find it for you. Give me a second. Every part of the book.
not a
Talk amongst
notebook.
yourself.
Siggy's notebook, the actual book where he writes down all of our adventures.
Does anybody have an actual tail?
anymore.
Archie, do you have a tail?
I believe he
Little
does.
devil tail
Yeah,
with
I
a
do.
triangular point?
Yep, I think I do.
Sweet.
Not actually a demon though, love. Just or not the devil.
Devilkin.
Don't worry about me. I'm nice. Trust me. Don't worry.
The devil you know,
Mm,
as
right.
they say.
How nice. Do you have any silverware by chance?
Yeah, do you have any silver on you?
Empty your fucking pockets.
Well, I
Um,
did tell you that she is lit up like a Christmas tree, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
She
don't know if the two non-magic users would know what you were saying when you said that, though.
I was talking to you.
Yeah.
so she tells you a story.
Oh.
When I was living amongst the Vistani, I once heard them tell a tale to other visitors that they brought into Barovia. From what I understand, one night, a wounded soldier staggered into their camp and collapsed. They nursed his terrible injuries, quenched his thirst with wine, and he survived. When they asked him who he was, he wouldn't say. All he wanted was to return to his home. But they were deep in the land of his enemies. They took him in as one of their own and followed him toward his homeland. His enemies hunted him. They said he was a prince, yet we didn't give up on him, even when their assassins fell upon them like wolves. The man was of royal blood. He fought off a host of shadowy shapes, and they protected him. They bore him safely to his home, and he thanked them. He said, "I owe you my life. Stay as long as you wish. Leave when you choose. And know that you will always be safe here." From what I have gathered from hearing this story a few times, is that wounded prince was once Strahd.
The Vistani protected him, brought him home, and he granted them
Free passage.
visitation rights.
Yeah, freedom of passage.
So
And also-
why are you out for his blood then?
That's kind of my job. I
What
make a
what
living
sort of work
hunting
are you at?
monsters,
You're a
specifically
monster hunter.
Van
vampires.
Helsing.
You're a vampire hunter.
Jesus Christ.
I came here looking for my mentor. He disappeared months ago. And I heard he's here somewhere. I haven't been able to find him.
Who might that be?
Name is... I always forget his name.
Van Helsing.
I mean... It is...
Vin Helsinki.
Vin Diesel.
Family.
His name is...
Stonic family.
His name is Rudolf von Richten.
Oh. Wolf von
Richten.
Richten. Richten.
Yep.
von Wolfenstein.
I take it he was a Vistani blood as well?
No, actually.
Oh, not Vistani. I don't know too much about your culture or anything, especially what being ones that live here and ones that don't. But
There
do
are
you
a
know
lot
where
of...
he was last with Rudolph?
I don't know. All I heard was he came to Barovia to hunt Strahd. And
He wasn't a powerful wizard, was he?
no. He's
Okay.
How long
Because
ago?
if he was, that'd be bad.
Well,
But I hope you brought your scuba gear.
Yeah,
He's,
he's at the bottom of a waterfall.
he's been here for months, from what I understand.
Oh, okay, so it's relatively recent.
But he's, having worked alongside him for years, I know he can be crafty and knows how to hide himself well. I'm pretty sure I found where he's been hiding, but he hasn't returned yet.
what does he look like? Can you describe him?
Older human. He's
met
getting
a lot
on
of
in
people.
years.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there somebody we met in Barovia that was joyous at the
Yeah, that
Pub?
that
At the
doesn't
tavern?
sound like the same guy.
No? I don't remember that guy all that well. I do remember somebody who was
Yeah.
that Strahd?
That
No,
was
no,
that was Vasily. Vasily's the
Vasily,
one
yeah.
that picked up Harry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, yeah, when she was mentioning that the Vistani helped someone in need to get where they needed to go, I feel like Siggy would have smiled. Maybe not
Yeah.
outright, but yeah, happy to know that the Vistani will help people get back to where they need to be. What with Siggy? Or Harry.
Even if it's a vampire
Or a rabbit.
or a
rabbit.
bunny.
Rabbit.
Bunny.
Sir.
Wow.
He was a hare.
What did he look? Sorry. What did Rudolph look like?
Older
An old
human.
Older human man,
red nose.
balding,
Stop it.
Black
like,
trench coat.
receding
cowboy hat.
hairline, mutton chops, pointed
Mutton
nose,
chop.
glasses.
Beard,
Balding and mutton chops. Interesting choice.
glasses,
Awesome.
like gray hair.
Yes.
Mutton chops.
Can I use my mask of many faces to kind of just start putting together and see if she can like tweak my mask of many faces till it's
Is that how that
Sure.
what it looks like?
Sure.
Well, it's
Like-
a disguised self that I can kind of use at will. So
Okay, yeah.
To make a performance check.
okay, just based on how she's describing them.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's not bad. The performance mod is fucking probably my best too. I think.
Should be.
Better be.
Surprised if it wasn't.
Yeah, plus 10, so that's a 25.
Yeah,
Okay.
there it is.
Yeah. She says it's a pretty good likeness.
They've been doing like one of those
It's
cops,
basically
artist
yeah.
renditions of like a criminal, yeah, until it looks close enough to what he looked like.
Does he look familiar to any of us?
You've never seen this man.
Sorry, hon. Never seen him.
I changed.
Well,
back
it
to-
doesn't hurt to ask. If you do find him,
No.
I have my caravan parked over by an old tower. If you could let me know, I'd be in your debt.
Tower.
Which tower would that be?
Over by Lake Baratok. There's a tall tower that stands on the side of the lake.
What?
Baratok. Baratok.
That's not the windmill, is it?
No.
I mean, yeah. If you and Mister Rudolph von Richten, if you're
Von
you know
Richtenstein.
on the Strahd hunting game, I think we're on your team. So yeah, if we see him, we'll send him your way.
Excellent.
Did you see a wagon out front and a man pissing on a statue?
I saw a wagon out front and a coffin.
Yeah.
Didn't really take time to look at it as I was hiding.
Right.
Kind of stole a horse to get here.
From who?
Punishable by death.
Hang for that.
From the Vistani camp.
You stole from your own people.
Oh,
Not my people.
which
To be
Masonic
fair,
camp was that?
this guy was a real asshole.
Oh, was he?
Don't we owe people
What's
horses?
his name? Oh, what was his name?
We owe people horses, don't we?
Do you know his name?
That we don't have anymore. I mean,
Of course I know his
Talia
name.
doesn't.
Fuck,
Is it
what was his
Jackal?
name?
Is it Jackal? Is it Jackal?
Are you talking about Rolf?
Was it
Are you talking about Rolf? Kyle, you're looking for Rolf. It's not Rolf.
Yep.
It is not.
Fuck. All right. Okay.
No Rolf at this camp.
So the other camp. Is that far from here?
Just outside of Valaki.
Oh. How many Vistani camps are there around in the lands of Barovia?
2 that I know of.
You guys knew you had a job.
And
to
you're
go to a
from
vineyard.
neither of these camps?
No.
I forgot.
Hmm?
You guys picked up a job to go to a vineyard.
You did.
The Wizards of Wine.
Yeah. I'm just looking at my notes, and I realize that I have to kind of not look back as far as I want to.
No, that's I have that in my things to do.
Okay.
Side quest.
Side quest Sundays.
Not even side quests. Could be something important because the Wizards of Wine.
Wizards of Winerly Place.
Well, their wine doesn't taste
Chrysanthemum
like the
like
wine
that one.
got at Strahd's, right?
They got the good.
Tasted different.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I remember something like that. It was
So,
better.
yeah, the Blue Water Inn had better quality wine.
Yeah.
Not as good as the one from Strahd's, though.
Oh, not as good.
No. Strahd's is
Strahd's
fancy
got-
like
Strahd's got
champagne.
the good no juice.
He's got the champagne.
Oh, Esmeralda, as it seems that you and we seem to be on the same trajectory, what say you come with us? Strength in numbers and all that fun stuff, right?
Where are you going?
Well,
We
Some leads.
well, we were gonna head back to Valaki first.
this is literally my first day, so
Yeah.
you'll probably have to ask them.
So she
so-
looks back to any one of the other 3 and says, "Where are you going?"
We were going to leave here and go back to Valaki just to recuperate maybe stock up for whatever might, cross our paths. We were a bit underprepared on our way here, so
Well,
we got a few kettles on the fire right now, though.
I was planning to head back to my caravan, but I can accompany you partway to Valaki.
Yeah. Happy to have you.
Okay.
I need to check off some shit here. That's restoring knowledge.
Quick, out of character, does anybody wanna finish sweeping the castle?
I wouldn't
Yeah,
mind
I
looking at
mean,
that double door right here.
I bet you do.
I know you're
I've done it a few
looking for
times.
something that'll help face Strati Boy there. Would you like to accompany us? Just making sure we got everything we can get from here. At very least.
Sure. I mean, from what I've seen so far, this place has been pretty picked clean, but this is about as
I
far as
find
I've made it.
Evidence.
There's a
More
there's
evidence.
a rowboat in the chapel if you need it.
That was pretty funny.
Would Talia know? Like, remnants are just mindless sentries, right?
They have one purpose.
They have
Revenants are driven by revenge.
Revenge.
And if they consider you an enemy, they will continue to hunt you until their end.
Interesting. Would it seem like is putting them is getting rid of them like disrespectful?
Yeah, I had the same question.
Is that kind of like would that be like a religion thing or
Make a history check.
Oh man, I'm so good at those.
Actually, you can make that with advantage using your...
Oh.
Yeah.
Not gonna argue why. I'm still gonna throw one of those in. Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to give too much away.
Nope.
So from what
Another one of my doobies.
From what Commander Horngard said, it seems as though these revenants are here to fulfill his oath, and his oath is to make sure that Strahd suffers.
And when
he doesn't, from what you understand, he doesn't want Strahd put out of his misery.
He wants him to suffer.
He wants him to suffer in his prison.
And if shedding light on Barovia, would it not do that? Like, we've got to fucking put these bones in the fucking...
we know Strahd can't leave.
So you'll also remember in that painting of Argynvost in its heyday, that beacon was lit.
Lit, yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, I agree, Sean. Getting that stuff is like end end game kind of thing.
But
it's in
also,
Strahd's
you know
castle.
where it is.
Yeah.
It's
And we're not gonna storm Strahd's castle with
at
5
level
people.
7? No.
No.
Let's do it.
No.
Storm the gate.
Well, that was fun.
Thunder.
Um, their goal is to make Strahd suffer, but they're
I mean-
not leaving here. I mean, you boys know
You can make like
what's going on.
a religion or an arcana check, I guess.
I'll do that. Yeah, I'll make an Arcana check. It's an 18,
Okay.
actually.
What you know about revenants, typically, a revenant has 24 hours to enact its revenge. For some reason, these revenants keep coming back.
And they... Oh, crazy. So it's got 24
Oh.
hours and it disappears and then comes back?
Except these ones
No.
don't.
I think these ones are just stuck here for some other reason.
Until they finish the job.
Well, they're not going. Yeah, that's the confusing part. Is they're not going anywhere. Like if their sole purpose is to
He
Make him
did.
suffer,
Make
they
him
would
suffer.
find him.
He,
you know,
Horngard did say specifically, if you kill this body, I will find another one.
I will find another one. Yeah.
So, I think
Do you guys want to take a quick break?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that and you can mull that over.
Yeah, we'll
That's
table
some
talk here
ideas.
real quick.
We will be back after this piss. And we're back.
The year was 1778.
So, what would you folks like to do?
Well, Esmeralda, before we leave, completionists in us must look through these doors. Gotta look.
You open the doors?
Oh yeah.
Give me the loop.
Through the dust and cobwebs,
Oh.
you see faded war banners adorning the walls of a spacious chamber, in the center of which stands a heavy wooden table. An iron chandelier hangs above the table, which is surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs, with wooden carved dragons perched atop them. Slumped in 5 of the chairs are skeletal humans in tattered chainmail. The corpses tilt their heads in your direction. One of them growls, "Why do you living disturb the dead?"
This isn't where we park the wagon.
Just sightseeing? Nope, that's wrong. We don't.
We searched the means to defeat Strahd.
That's good.
Have you entered the room?
I am poking my head through around.
They continue
yeah.
to watch you.
Oh. All right. Do these also seem like revenants?
Yes.
Do they bear any resemblance to any of the portraits in this castle?
No.
They're skeletons.
Yeah, I know.
Well, no, that's a fair point.
Armor.
They're armored.
Armor,
Yeah.
Can you guys make a perception check? Just real quick.
Yeah. Oh, 9.
Natural 1.
Okay. Yeah, no, you just are startled by these 5 skeletal beings staring directly at you, daring you to take a step in.
24.
24.
Look at Siggi.
You,
and I just shake my head. Like,
however, Archie, see above the fireplace a patch of wall shaped like a shield. But the shield is missing.
There was a
Oh.
shield there.
Interesting. I'm still looking at Siggy like, I don't think we need to. I'm sorry, Gruff. I don't think we need to.
I mean, 3 almost fucking destroyed you.
Yeah.
Not to tell you what to do or anything, but
That was yesterday, but
Siggy, look. There's a shield there above the fireplace.
Um,
What do you think it means?
I think there used to be a field there.
I wonder where the shield is. Must have been a pretty one.
Are any of them carrying a shield?
no.
is all of their gear like tattered, like all of the other shit we've seen?
Tattered chainmail. They all are carrying long
Yeah.
swords.
Do they look rusty like everything else we've seen?
Similar to the ones that the revenants in the chapel had.
Okay.
What has become of the shield from above the fireplace? If you're competent enough to.
Taken like everything else.
Oh,
They seem to be butthurt about all of the people looting this place.
no, I feel
Take
like they should have stopped him.
Taken by whom?
The living. The dead.
Okay.
Fucking
That's-
living.
Not very. Oh.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
I don't think we need to go in here.
What lies beyond those doors? To your top, right, left. Sorry.
One
Face
skeletal figure.
Stage right? I
Long
don't know how that works.
white hair. Looks at you.
Hmm?
Stands from his chair. His hand on the hilt of his sword. Says, "None of your concern."
Oh, well now.
I mean, it's
So tempting.
Hey.
Then one of them says, "You coming in here and smoking this doobie, brother?"
As he stands, the other 4 stand as well.
All right, we
Book this?
share the same goal. We too are defenders of the Silver Dragon.
indeed. And I show them the symbol of Raven kind. Do they have eyes? Can they see? How does that work?
Of course they can.
They got
Skeletons see?
They saw us.
That's a valid point.
I always just think of skeletons having like little glowing beads.
Like little tiny fires in their skulls.
Exactly. Yeah.
The eye socket is actually stronger than the eyeball, I may say.
I should hope so.
You mean skull is
yeah.
They
Stronger than juicy eyeball.
they don't move.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my trump card. I got nothing. I don't think this is a good idea.
What's your purpose? Like, what's your unfinished business? Here.
Why don't you come in here and I'll show you?
Yeah, pretty
Alright.
much.
You can make an intelligence check.
Who?
Anybody, I guess.
Not very intelligent.
Not very intelligent.
14.
Definitely not intelligent.
6.
Oh, good.
9.
9.
Much
One.
like the revenants that you
Not
met
an
in the
asshole.
chapel, most of these don't speak.
Hmm.
They, again, fueled by vengeance. The only one who does speak, make an insight check.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
Not with that roll.
22.
Yep.
He has no interest in speaking to you.
Hmm.
He doesn't trust you.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's about all you're going to get from him.
Can I back away from the door into the hallway and mask of many faces into Argynvost?
And I'll give them the paladin salute, which is, you all remember, is the third rock from the sun salute, where you
Yeah.
twinkle your fingers a little bit. As he's walking into the room, I'll like do it to him.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Like I'm saluting you on the way in.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're casting Mask of
Disguise self.
Disguise Self. You walk into the room.
I think, yeah, mask of many faces is just disguise self.
It's
Will,
Disguise
right?
Self. Yeah.
Yeah.
As you walk in with your Argynvost disguise, he sorry, I gotta look something up real quick.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna die.
That's always good.
He mutters something, and with a flick of his hand, he dispels your
Oh.
disguise self.
Oh, fuck.
Well, shit.
Huh.
Okay. That's bad.
He's not happy.
Yeah, cool.
Can we
All right,
just
like I
back
said
up?
before, let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's back up. Can we back up? Are we allowed to back up?
Yep.
I'm backing up. We're all backing up.
Do you close the door behind you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Esmeralda's like,
guess-
what's going on in there?
The old cartoon backstepping. Just
It's even got
I
that
mean,
funny, like,
yeah.
if everything's gone, what are they protecting?
well, the only thing that,
What did you roll for your insight? It was 22?
Yeah.
They're protecting those doors, they wouldn't let us through.
The
There's
only
no
other
evidence.
thing you will get from that is it doesn't feel like he's protecting something that is generally of value. It felt more personal.
pride. They're protecting the grounds, not items.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they should have protected that shield then.
Well, you'd assume so. I mean, you could have tried to run past him, but I don't think it would have
I'm
ended well.
taking it off the table.
Fuck it, I'm doing it. Leroy!
No.
Gruff dies. Uh,
Instantly. Instantly.
All right. Well, I mean, yeah, if it's too dangerous to try and get into that other room, then fuck this castle.
Well, no, we'll come back. I don't think we have permission yet.
I walked in as their leader. What?
Well,
I think we gotta put the skull back.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I mean, that's that's on the list.
show something of goodwill and trust.
I don't know if they understand goodwill and trust.
What do skeletons eat?
We didn't
us?
say
Nothing.
anything that would make us untrustworthy in here. The chapel was a different story, but it would. Let's not get into that.
Yeah, that sounded like a wild time.
I may have said some things I shouldn't have.
Oh, yeah.
No, you did.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
You did.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I saw 2 doors in there though, and I really want to open them.
here's the thing: we have them at a choke point, but I think that's about the only thing we have on them. Is
Yeah.
the choke? Is the
Nobody
choke point?
can. Nobody has a way
Right.
of flying or climbing up
Well,
to,
that's
like a window and look into the room.
That's your one.
I did see a couple in there.
This is the 3rd floor, so
Why don't we go check out that pissy man's wagon and the coffin?
yeah. I
It
think
seems a little more safe, I guess.
did you just say pissy man?
Yeah, well, the man that was pissing on the statue.
Okay.
it's accurate.
He was. You weren't here.
It was me. I saw him.
It was you? You pissed on the statue.
No,
Oh, I saw him. I saw him.
you told me.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Did he just take off on the horse and left the rest of the wagon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he took a piss on the statue.
Is it?
He untethered the wagon and took off on the horse.
It's
Yeah.
a fucking bomb, bro.
Classy.
Let's go check that out. I mean,
All right.
I don't think these guys are going anywhere.
no, and
Yeah,
they're
we're I think this
from
place is
past
tapped.
experience, they're not to be fucked with. So
No,
I'm
we could
pretty
fight
sure.
some spiders if anyone's looking for a fight, but the revenants, yeah.
Oh,
All right.
that's fair.
For brevity's sake, what is your marching order?
Down the stairs.
Yes.
Esmeralda's first.
You're going,
Always.
Gypsy.
Always put the NPC first.
Who else?
I'll go behind her.
Okay.
I'll go behind Gruff.
And then the twins together?
Yeah, we can walk beside each other. Yeah.
All right. We'll move ya down to
Oh,
the
shit.
foyer.
Hang on.
oh
Oh, wait
yeah.
a minute. Where did it go? Oh,
Hold
there
on,
it
I'm
is.
What
moving
do
you.
think
Oh,
about
boy.
these this Talia?
Oh, she seems like. Not sure. What are you thinking? She could be catch.
I mean, it's odd how much she knows. Sometimes, for someone
Well,
who's never
I mean,
been in the castle, it's
Can I hear them?
What's your passive?
yeah, kind of
I'm
a stealth.
Yeah, make a stealth if you're trying to.
Yeah. Well, obviously, yeah. I'm not.
And then you
trying
can,
to let her
yeah,
hear.
Perception?
yeah.
Oh, my 7.
Um,
Not bad.
17.
17.
Oh, also 17.
Your
Who's the
your
runner?
ears perk
Well, it's
up
me
at the
trying to
sound of
tell
your
from you, so,
name.
Yeah.
So you know they're talking about you. You ignore it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the information she knows. Like, first of all, she's a monster hunter.
Well,
She
no,
heard stories.
Esmeralda's the monster hunter.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
No, I'm talking about Talia.
Oh, sorry.
Esmeralda, yeah, she's. Well, we don't know her. I want to
we
get a
don't
read
really know.
on Talia. I feel like she might be sticking around longer than Esmeralda.
She's making herself quite comfortable in the group. That's for sure.
That is fine with me. I'm not going to shy away from the feminine touch in the Misfits, but
As you reach the foyer, you hear hooves approaching quickly. Something else.
Ed.
Other
Uh-oh.
large footfalls that put your
Centaur.
nerves on edge.
Wolves.
Hooved wolves.
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 Esmeralda moves to the window and peeks out.
Are you sure it's the window?
Funny picture.
Do you get one too?
No, that
Yeah,
doesn't.
you get
He's saving it. He's saving it.
That doesn't count. I didn't say it.
I already used mine. I can't.
That was good enough that I will move to the other window and I will use mine up.
There it is. Excellent. Esmeralda says, shit. Talia, what you see
What does I see?
I'll tell you what you sees. Arriving at the front step of the mansion, you see a rat-like
Nice horse.
Vistani man. Long,
Uh-oh.
greasy, dark hair and a Van Dyke beard, riding a black horse. Following close behind, 2 large black direwolves, each with a dangerous-looking woman sitting atop them. Steam
Damn right.
escapes from the nostrils of the horse and panting canines. Come out, you sneaky, thieving wench, and suffer your actions.
Oh.
Shit.
Talia looks over at Esmeralda. I'm assuming they're talking about you.
There's
Yeah.
3.
Yes, there are 3 of them.
You did steal one of their horses, didn't you?
I did. But
Hmm.
you never saw me.
Well, now hang on.
And she disappears.
Yeah.
She kind of tucks herself
you go?
back into the alcove.
Now, I did see you.
Where did you park your horse?
By tower, by the lake.
I just let it go. It ran away.
Ah, jeez.
Is it the one that the gentleman is riding by any chance?
Could have been good
No.
for the fucking wagon.
No. That's unfortunate.
You guys might want to watch out for that wagon over there. It's a bit sus.
Shit.
Do you say that out the door?
No, I'm not out the door.
Okay.
I say it out the
But
door.
like Sean's thinking like, hey, don't get too like.
Mind the wagon.
How far away are they?
Like they're
I
just
think
coming
that's
up to the front step there.
Okay.
They are all still mounted. They have not dismounted.
They are all still mounted.
What is,
No, I'm sorry.
You could tell them that the horse is in the room with the revenants and then just leave.
Hmm. I
Is
wanna
there another?
ask as-
Is there another way out of here?
But I don't know. What?
Yes, there is.
Yeah,
There-
didn't we
there
come
is.
in from over here?
Well,
where, like, the
Harry
wall
left
was
out
broken?
the other. Harry left out the other way to the north.
Yeah, there's a. Where is it here? Up this way. He broke the gate to get out
Yeah.
up this northern side here.
All right.
Okay.
We know where you're gonna be.
Yes,
I'll go out and distract them. You get out of here.
I appreciate it. I owe you.
And we'll,
And she takes off out the side door.
as I see her running away, I'll head out the front doors.
Okay. Where is she?
In the little window well.
Yeah, you could just be like, "This is our friend Talia. Is this who you're talking about?"
Yeah.
No.
There's
That thieving
Didn't see
bitch
anybody else?
Esmeralda. We have no quarrel with you. We just want the woman.
Wait.
all right. I mean, you can go in and check the castle. Like we're done in there.
Have you seen her?
Check near the back.
Ooh.
Crazed
Jake,
Vistani woman.
Emerald? you said?
Prosthetic leg.
Prosthetics. Listen, I don't know who you are, but there's no woman with a prosthetic leg here.
Make a deception check.
Hmm? Eh? Deception +5, 17.
Nice.
He looks at you for a moment as if eyeing you up. Very well. If you see her, let us know. And
where are you from? Ah, shit.
so Vistani camp,
Came
just
off the things. Yeah, it's all good.
so Vistani camp, right near outside of Valaki.
I will be sure to let you know if we see any woman with a prosthetic leg. Shouldn't be hard to miss.
Yeah.
We appreciate it. And the three of them ride off.
Are you sitting on a pallet?
No, it's on square foam. You know those little foam things you get.
I'll
My
find your
chair's
chair,
up on
buddy.
that. My chair's up on that, so I'm tall enough.
As they ride by, he peers at the cart and he smirks a little. And they leave.
Smirks a little.
What?
Yeah.
A cart that's left there?
Yep.
There's
Oh,
definitely some trappage or something.
Is there something weird about this cart?
Yeah.
What do you guys know?
Why don't you find out?
Throw
Yeah,
a
I'm
rock.
gonna head over to the cart.
I'll throw a rock at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
Chris and I had the same idea.
For
I'm
sure.
I'm gonna stay up here.
Catch a tripwire and it fucking blows up or something.
I'm gonna
You just
stay
going
up
right
on
over
top,
to it, Siggy?
Yeah.
of course.
Damn it, Siggy.
You descend the steps of the mansion. The
At least not
simple.
me. I've got evasion.
Nope. Too late.
You said you were throwing a rock.
She already started talking.
The simple wooden coffin sits in the two-wheeled cart. As you step closer, you notice a maker's brand on the side of the box. It reads Henrik Vandervoort. Suddenly, the weight of the coffin seems to shift, tipping the cart back, causing the end of the plain wooden box to slide forward and lean nearly upright on the ground. At this point, you see something you hadn't noticed before. A name carved into the lid in neat letters. It reads, Siggi O'Haran.
What the fuck?
You don't know this.
Yeah, but Sean is saying, what the fuck?
The box shifts suddenly. With a crash, a swarming colony of bats bursts out through the lid and screeches towards you, Siggi.
What was the maker mark's name first before?
Henrik Vandervoort.
Vandervoort, sorry.
Maker's Mark?
It's a stamp that craftsmen would put on their
Trademark.
Yeah, it's like a trademark. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Open
Does
it.
a 16 hit you?
Do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
You
It does.
take 4 piercing damage from the first one.
The first
That's
what?
misses from the first attack. And that will miss as well. So the first swarm, the first cluster of them swarms in, takes a bite out of you, but it kind of blocks the other 2 swarms from getting at you. And everybody roll initiative.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Siggy, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know. My name's on the fucking coffin.
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
Jesus.
So I'm just going to get this over with, and then I'm going to go have a pee and get a snack and maybe watch a movie.
Okay, what's your... Okay,
A 0?
Talia
A
right at the
0.
fucking end.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Rolled a 0. I had
She has a negative.
1 to my initiative, and I rolled a natural 1. So I will see y'all in about an hour.
The
Okay,
app
enjoy your
changed.
pee.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
The app changed, so when you roll, when you have advantage on initiative, and you click to roll, it rolls 2 dice automatically.
Nice.
Cool.
I rolled a 17, and I'm also going to take a really quick piss.
Okay,
I rolled a 21, and I'm going to.
Okay, I'm just
So-
gonna stop the recording.
okay, let's just take a quick break.
Yeah, we'll be back after this piss.
Fucking old people and their bladders.
It's beer.
That's all the beer, yeah.
And we're back.
Gruff, going first?
Yes, Gruff is going first.
Fuck shit up.
Wrong barbarian.
Yeah, fuck it. Bonus action rage.
Well, I better get Gruff's song ready.
So,
Mm.
do I have double attack yet on this one?
But yeah, by this point, definitely.
7, I think so. I think it's at 5 or something you get a second attack. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are 10-foot squares? Just,
Yes.
yes,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Just gonna scroll in, zoom in a little bit for myself.
I'll rush up and is the blue one still in
Yeah, that's the wrong.
No,
the
they
wagon,
all
or they're
burst
within
out
it?
of the coffin. I just spread them out a little bit to make it a little bit easier to see.
Okay.
Here.
Um,
Basically they are all
I
swarming
individualized
around
packs of them.
Siggi. What's that?
Like, are they spread out enough that I can individualize the swarms of them or whatever?
Yeah.
Hit one swarm at a time.
Yeah. Okay, I'll hit the blue and the orange.
Okay, so swing on the blue first.
The fuck? There we go. Oh, that's 14 to hit.
14, that'll hit.
Seven damage.
Okay.
And orangey. Going to get a 17 to hit.
That'll hit.
Chop it.
14 damage.
All right. Anything else for you,
Chopping
Graf?
that.
Nope.
All right. It takes us to Siggi with Bats and then Archie after.
Yeah. Okay.
Where is Siggy?
I'm under the bats.
He's under the orange bats.
He's in the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
Oh, bear traipsing through the mist. Okay. Well, bats, eh?
Bats.
That's you say.
Bats, you say.
hate
bats.
Yeah.
Caca.
Yeah. I will cast Armor of Agathis on myself
Mm-hmm.
as I pull a tiny little Dixie cup of water. It is my component.
Say Dixie cup.
Yeah.
If you're gonna spew,
Spew to this, bro.
Yeah,
Dude.
out of my breast pocket.
Spew to this.
That's my action. Then bonus action. Is that? Yeah. Bardic Inspiration and bonus action? Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, as a bonus action, I will turn through the flapping of the bat wings to Gruff, who I hopefully can see right beside me, and sing him a little song. Hey Gruff Goliath, what's it like in Barovia? Home's 1,000 miles away, but boy, tonight I wanna see ya cut 'em down. Bury their bodies underground. We'll save this town. Oh, rage is what you do. Oh, rage is what you do. Rage is what you do. And you can add a D6, right?
Wait,
8. Probably
D8?
now.
No,
If
because
you're
it's
level
still 4
7?
level. Oh yeah, D8. Yeah, you're right.
D8 to what?
To any attack or save, any D20 roll, basically.
Sweet.
did you add the rage bonus to those great axe attacks? Or does it do it automatically?
Huh?
Did you add your
I
rage
didn't.
bonus?
Do rage.
No.
No.
For some reason, I was thinking I had to wait till the next turn, but that's my.
Yeah, you raged before you attacked, so.
What's your rage bonus?
Uh, not probably not +2 now. Hang on. I think.
Armor Magus
Yeah, it
was
is
at
+2. So
got
yeah,
up, by the way.
+2 to each.
Is there a difference? Oh yeah.
It's what you do to me.
Yeah, that's the song.
Was that your turn, Siggy?
That's my turn. Yeah.
All right.
I'll pull out my rapier as well.
Okay. Bats are gonna attack you. So orange bats. That is a shitty roll. What the fuck? That is going to be a 13 to hit.
13 is my armor class.
Oh, sweet.
Jesus. What are you doing out here, bud?
It's going to be 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
They take damage, yes. 5 points.
Protective, saving. Attack wins 5 cold damage. No, 10 if I cast it at 2nd level.
You cast it at 2nd?
Yeah.
That's warlock spell, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Blue bats. That's going to be a 13 to hit.
Ice explodes.
Oh, sorry, 23 to hit. Not 13.
Jeez,
23. I can't add.
it's a big difference.
Yeah, I know.
Not actually a difference, but yeah.
That'll be 6 piercing damage. They also take damage?
No, because I only had. They only take damage until those 10 hit points are
Okay.
gone, and the first one took exactly the 10 hit points. So
All right.
I just take this.
And then the third swarm is going to be 15 to hit.
Yep.
5 points of piercing damage.
What was the second? How much damage on the second hit? Sorry.
6.
6. Okay. Okay.
God
Ouch.
damn.
That hurt.
That takes us to Archie.
Siggy, get the fuck out of there. I'm gonna fire my short bow
Okay.
at one of the bat swarms.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with the one that's light green.
So the one below Siggy is blue, the one on top of him is orange, and the one to the other side is yellow.
Yellow.
Okay.
That one. Hey. It's, what is it? +6? Yeah. Does a 13 hit actually?
It does.
Ooh, Kyle, write me down for another 13.
Nice.
Well, is that natural 13?
It was no, it was
Oh, it doesn't count.
Only a rolled
Oh.
13 counts.
Fine.
Wait, what?
We're seeing how many 13s we can roll today.
Keeping track of how many 13s
Yeah.
you roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
All right. Let me just get my handful of d6s there then. And what's my modifier for that damage? +3. Cool.
Dun, 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 dun,
10, 14. Oh wow, and 2 6s. So 26
All right.
points of damage, piercing damage.
Decent hit.
That's a
Good
good
strike.
hit.
Good strike.
Strike.
Excellent. Anything else, Archie?
No, that's my turn. Maybe I'll just move me a little bit closer to the top of the stairs. Ben, if you don't mind. Yeah. And like 1 square up. Yeah. Get back there. Get back. There you go. Perfect.
Get over there, you
Okay.
silly goose.
Silly Sally.
All right.
Silly
That
Sally.
takes us to you, Talia.
Had some time to think, reflect. Write on my vision board.
Have a snack.
Have a real good snack. And I think the best thing to do in a situation like this is to just run in there. Get right up in the nitty gritty of it. She's
Yeah,
going
girl.
to draw her rapier as she runs forward with her shield in front of her. And she's going to make 30 feet straight for the blue.
Okay.
As she's going, she will, as a bonus action, cast Bloodletter
Oh,
on her rapier
sweet.
and take an attack at the blue boy.
Okay.
Come on. It's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, so I need that blue swarm to make a con save. DC
13.
15.
Fail.
Fail. Okay, so it receives from this damage, which is... Fuck, does a rapier do?
A
What
D8.
does a rapier do?
D8.
8.
A D8? D8? Okay. Oh, that's a fucking 8. Plus,
Nice.
Nice.
excuse me, plus 2, so 10 points of piercing
Mm-hmm.
damage. And I've never used this spell before, so I just want to make sure. A creature with a festering wound.
What'd you just
Okay,
call me?
so the wound is now festering, and at the beginning of its turn, it will take 2d6 necrotic damage
Oh, nice.
Okay.
for the duration. So this blue one at the beginning of every one of its turns will take 2d6 damage.
Excellent. Anything else for you?
That is my turn.
Wonderful. Back up to you, Gruff.
Same move.
All right.
Same.
Blue and then orange.
Actually, do I have that fucking... Actually, I don't think I do.
Come up.
And you can add a D8 to anything you think you need to.
Do I have to state it before?
No, you can roll your D20 and then roll the D8 if you think you need it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
But before Chrysantha tells you if it hits.
If
or
it
not,
hits,
like-
yeah.
Yeah.
So if it's like real low and you're
So
sure
if
it's
you
not going to
roll
hit,
under a 13, roll a D8.
basically.
Trying to see if I had that. What is that Gar has, that like triple hit thing? Frenzy.
Frenzy
Frenzy attack.
I don't have
Yeah.
that. Don't have. Alright, yeah. So
That's the path that you chose.
Yeah, that's
as
a
barbarian.
different type
I'm
of
assuming
barbarian.
This one's different.
okay, so 10 to hit the blue one.
Does not hit.
Are you going to roll your D8? Okay. Never mind.
Forgot about the D8.
I just told you.
You can go ahead and roll it.
Okay.
We literally
Okay.
just talked about it, so go ahead. I'll let you if you would like to.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
You want to get above a 13. Or a 13.
God damn it, they keep updating the app and it's confusing as fuck. So that adds a 5.
Yep, that'll hit.
Yo. It'll be 12 damage,
+2.
14 damage.
Ooh, they're looking real rough.
That's
There's
orange?
like one single fucking bat flying around. You've got another attack, yes?
11.
Does not hit. Just misses.
Sucks, I wasted my good attack earlier. I did roll the hit before I rolled the 8.
And it was a 15.
What did you-
I saw it.
It was a 15? All right, go with the 15.
I think so. Let me see. Hang on.
It was.
Yeah, to hit 15 right there.
Yeah, go ahead, go with the 15.
Sweet. That
Swing.
would be 16 max damage.
Plus
18
Max
damage.
damage.
There you go.
The same one, blue one?
No, that'd be the
Orange.
orange one.
Okay. So that
Good
orange
hits. Good
swarm
fucking hits.
is gone.
Oh,
Ooh.
awesome.
There you go. Hey, there he is.
Hey,
Hey, you're here.
You
Oh my
beautiful
god, I thought we lost.
bloody looking self.
All right, Gruff, is that your
Are you
turn?
covered in blood in that picture? Just out of
Yeah,
curiosity.
that's my turn.
Siggy.
That's how you do it.
That's you do it.
DM takes 3 psychic damage.
This is how we do
That's gonna be stuck in my head for 3 days now. Thank you.
Excuse me. Oh my god.
Good one.
If it isn't, you're doing something wrong.
Montel Jordan, man. That's on my kitchen dance party playlist. So
This is how we do it. Sorry.
So many memories are flooding back to me.
Siggy, what are you doing?
I look at the swarm of yellow
Mm-hmm.
and say, "That's my fucking coffin. Curse you for ever being in there." And I place a hex as a bonus action on yellow,
Okay.
Oh, this action.
and then I
All the
swing,
warlocking.
and then I swing wildly with my rapier at them.
Have at it, buddy.
Repair.
My rapier. Oh! I have to cast with the thing. Okay, I cast hex with a packed slot.
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't know if that makes a big difference, but I'm using one of my warlock spells to cast it.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, let me know when you're using warlock spells.
Okay. And then oh yeah, right. I don't. I was looking for my rapier and I was like, oh, it's not called rapier anymore.
It's DM's blessing.
Well, that's a natural 20 plus 6
Yeah.
Oof, a doof.
On yellow?
on yellow.
Nice. Nice.
Uh,
Working it.
8 and a d6 from the hex. Does the hex damage get doubled?
Is it something you roll?
Yeah.
Then yes.
Sweet.
Jiggity jam.
That's 7 on the d8, so that's 14 plus 3, so 17 from the actual rapier, and 3 doubled, so 6 hex damage.
23.
You swing
Yeah.
through this swarm of bats, clear cutting what's left of them, and then catch that last one from the blue swarm as well.
Oh.
It only had 1 hit point. I was gonna.
No.
Like,
Damn
I mean,
you
the other one
upstairs.
only had 9, so there was
That's fair.
that felt like a lot of wasted damage, and I felt gross about that.
Yeah, cleave rules.
Yeah, cleave rules.
With my rapier. I do look down at the rapier and
That's not how a
smile.
rapier works.
So I smile at Diem.
Okay.
If I don't know if she hears or sees it, but I'm happy that turned out the way it did.
Excellent. All right. Bats
then I
are
look in the
dispatched.
coffin.
You look at the coffin. The coffin is otherwise
Yeah.
empty.
With my name on it.
Otherwise empty, save for some guano in there.
Guano.
Oh,
Do you like my cute little cart that I drew, guys?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Nice. It's nice.
That's a,
You don't want to know how long that
It's
took.
fitting.
Can I,
Oh no, I know it took longer than it damn well should have.
I mean, their drawing tools are way better than they were. They're still not great.
Well, maybe
Yeah.
they were before I drew the Battle of Tribor, but that was
Yeah.
that was shite.
I'm gonna gather
for
the
that guano.
Yeah, I'm taking
Alright.
it.
Go for it.
It's a delicacy.
Talia looks
from
at you
tribes.
like, yuck.
Weird.
Isn't
Possible
it?
Spellcasters.
Possible
Well,
stealth components in the future, possibly.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty sure like guano and
But fireball,
cave sulfur are like
fireball,
wasn't that in that one shot?
fireball.
Yeah, it's sulfur and guano. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Classic.
Yeah. Do you tell them what was on the lid? Because the lid is in splinters right now.
Oh, I see.
I mean, you could probably find chunks of it and put it together, but
yeah.
they burst through the lid.
Yeah, no, so before those little bastards busted out of there, I got a little peek at the casket, and it had my name on it.
What?
Siggi O'Haran on
was
right
the
there in the wood.
was the maker's mark on the lid as well?
Maker's mark is on the side of the box.
Wasn't on the lid, but yeah, it looks like it was made by a Henrik Vandervoort.
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 Vandenvoort.
Van Den
Hold on.
Voort?
Vandenvoort.
Vandervoort. Vander V-O-O-R-T. That's a fucking mouthful.
Oh,
That's what she said.
Okay.
Talia,
Yeah, do you know a Vandervoort?
Henrik Vandervoort is the coffin maker in Valaki.
He is the coffin maker in Valaki, by
Well,
chance.
That's good because that's where we're going.
Fucking saddle up, partner.
On to what?
Talia,
We got a druid?
Yeah.
No? Shit. All right.
I peeled the patch.
Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
So it's going to take us a day to get there.
Nah, not anymore.
Okay.
Eeyore, appear.
oh Jesus,
I
Eeyore.
I don't think of
Eeyore.
Donkey?
Oh man,
mule.
he's so
a
depressed.
horse.
It's a horse. It's a horse.
It's a horse.
Oh, okay.
There's 4 of us.
Yeah, I'm gonna strap him up to the wagon.
You take the
The
wagon.
wagon's not trucked up, right?
No.
It's just the coffin that exploded. Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, the bottom part of the coffin is in perfectly good condition.
Who dropped the coffin off?
Vandervoort.
You're the one that saw it.
Okay, but
Yeah.
why did it have your? But why did it have your name?
I have no fucking clue, but we're gonna go find out with this Mr. Henrik Vandervoort
All right.
in Valaki.
I'm going to sidle up beside Siggi while all this is happening and just cast Cure Wounds on him real quick.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll take it.
11.
11.
All right.
Nice.
I mean,
No one else got hurt, eh? It was just me.
Just you.
They all
Archie,
Make
did-
make an. I want to say insight, but I don't know if it's.
Archie, did you see the guy that dropped off the cart by any chance?
I think I only saw him from the back.
Yeah,
So
you
I
wouldn't have
never
gotten to
did
look at his face.
Just a
Yeah.
human, though? Like he
In the
wasn't.
Tattered Vistani clothes.
Oh,
Vistani, yeah.
okay.
Well, I mean,
Tattered Vistani clothes.
The bats only
They're adding
attack
up.
me, right?
They
Did the
did.
bats
Yeah.
have tattered
Vistani
clothes on?
clothes? No, they
Vistani
did
clothes?
not.
No.
tiny Vistani pants.
Little vests.
Jesus
Little
Christ.
Vistani vests? Oh, come on. Did they have Vistani vests?
Little Vistanis.
Little Vistanis? Oh, that's adorable.
Stupid. Oh
That's
no, I hate
adorable.
myself for that.
You shush. That's
You
And
adorable.
these bats totally could have attacked Gruff and Talia.
And yet they didn't.
And yet they didn't.
Okay.
D&D.
Yeah.
Almost as if there's a reason.
I think
Yeah.
we should go have a chat with Mr. Vander
Vandervoort.
Vandervoort.
Alright. So you're gonna
Shall we?
hitch up this horse, Eeyore.
Eeyore. That's
How
right.
long does Eeyore last?
He's a real horse now.
He's just a real boy.
What?
Yep.
He's a real boy.
That's why I was like, don't waste it. But if he's a real boy, then
No,
He's a real boy.
okay.
Eeyore's with us. That's why I was concerned whether I had already summoned him.
Okay, then we need to make sure that Eeyore stays alive
Mm-hmm.
Protect
because we
Eeyore
were
at
given
all
horses.
costs.
Just so you guys are, we were given horses to come here, and we are not going back with them.
The horses are at the stable
our
at the
horses are
Blue
still in
Water
block.
Inn. They're still at the Blue Water Inn.
yeah.
You didn't take them with you.
You walk.
You
We
walked.
took them here.
Yeah, like
Oh,
idiot.
we took them here.
Nope.
But we
Like
do have to
idiots.
return those horses still, right? They
At some
not
point, yes.
gifted to us.
You rented them.
We rented them. Okay. Okay.
Or they
Talia
rented
doesn't
them.
know that, but I
No.
remembered it
Yes.
somehow.
So you guys are gonna hitch up this horse
He'll go.
and leave Argenvost Holt.
Forever.
Plan?
For now. No, don't you say that. We're coming back.
I mean, I can make it happen.
Is the Maker's Mark still visible on this coffin?
Yeah, it's on the side of the coffin.
Okay, so yeah, keep the coffin
Okay.
as proof.
Who's riding in the coffin?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Talia,
Mhm.
before
Oh,
before
great.
you before
I
you
regret my decision.
climb into your coffin, or Siggy's coffin, I should say,
It's not mine. It's Siggy's.
you take a moment and look once again at the statue of the enormous dragon. You've been here and stared at this stone beast many times, but this time feels a little different. You feel yourself devoutly drawn to it. You look up into his majestic face and are filled with the feeling of reverence, respect, and above all, unshakable loyalty. You are overcome with the urge to kneel, and before you know it, you find yourself knelt before the immense creature, head bowed. As if by instinct, the words echo in your mind and spill from your soul through your lips into the cold air day.
Oh.
I'm going to send you something.
I have to say words. I have to read.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Read the story, man.
Listen, most of the time, when I was in school, I would count ahead, and then I would practice my sentence.
Yeah.
Yes. I think we all did that.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
if the order got fucked up, you were like,
I was
Yeah.
pissed. I
Yeah.
gave up.
hot. Yeah.
Alright.
I was like, bathroom.
It's not long.
Well,
It looks long because it's in a fucking text bubble.
Because of calligraphy.
that's
It's
the way it is,
literally
yeah.
like 2.5 lines.
So as I magically pop out of the coffin.
This is
Jump
before you
towards
get
this.
into the coffin, sir.
Oh, okay.
Ma'am.
That makes a lot
Sorry.
more sense. Because my brain was like, I lay down in a coffin and then just like bamf out.
As we're loading into the coffin, into the wagon.
Okay. She kneels before the statue and she says, I pledge to serve, order, protect the innocent, battle the agents of chaos, and never reveal the secrets of the Knights of the Silver Order. My words are my bond. My life and honor are for the Order of Argynvost, for this night and all nights to come. And she fucking salutes and stands.
As the last word
You have to read
passes,
that again?
I can't do that salute. I can't do that
as
salute with my headset on, which sucks.
as the last word passes through your lips, you immediately feel a wave of warmth surge through your body. Your body feels stronger, and you're filled with a sense of duty, honor, determination, and purpose unlike anything you've ever experienced. The feeling is new to you, and yet not. As you rise to your feet, you feel a sharp pain radiate from your thigh and your chest. Please make a perception check.
Okay. Ow.
Just having another heart attack.
Just going about my business. That is a 21.
Makes a baker's dozen.
21?
Yes.
Okay.
The bears.
The bears.
You look back up into the dignified face of the silver dragon. You catch a slight shimmer of something tucked under the dragon's wing. Shimmer you don't remember being there before.
Piece of candy.
The rest of you watch as Talia kneels before the great dragon, bows her head, reciting an oath like she's repeated it 1,000,000 times. And though she doesn't raise her voice, it seems to echo in the air around you. After a moment, she rises stiffly, reaches up, and pulls something out from under the dragon's wing. She turns and faces you, her usual expression now replaced with a look of stoic determination and fearlessness. In her hand, a large silver shield emblazoned with the symbol of the Order of the Silver Dragon. Talia, if you check your inventory, you should find a silver dragon shield.
Shield off the wall.
Neato, spaghetto.
I feel like
I
Gruff
just-
would have looked over at Talia and then seen her kneel and kind of double take and then probably kneeled as well.
As she
Not
walks,
sure what's going on.
Yeah.
she walks away from the statue. You notice her pace is marked by a limp you've never noticed before.
Oh.
Limp.
That was that trade-off I gave you, Ben.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Okay, well.
Wait, did you just say so you got a
Get hit
shield,
in your giddy up?
but then you got a limp?
That's the 0 I got earlier.
Hmm.
We made a
Um,
deal so
She
that
looks
he
at
could
the
be
three
a
of you as
paladin.
She holds this beautiful shield, and she's holding her other wooden shield that looks very plain and simple. And she says, "Anybody want a shield?"
I mean,
nope.
I wouldn't say no to it. My armor's not great.
All right, here you go. And as she hands you this super, super like young Zelda looking shield, or
Yeah.
Link looking shield, it is literally a wooden shield with a brass set of wings on it. Um, it is the Wing Crest shield that you may add to your inventory.
Windcrest.
Sorry, there is a bluish stone in the middle of the wings.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. I mean, I can't use two, right?
No, of course. Can you drive a wagon?
I mean, yes.
Sally,
I've
what do your
never-
parents do?
I've never.
What?
What do your parents do?
Uber drivers.
Well, I mean, seems like a strange.
I'm just asking.
They piss on statues and deliver coffins to castles.
I mean, if you really want to,
I mean,
I can make that work.
they weren't nice. They weren't super good.
They weren't happy people.
They're gypsy hunters.
They weren't happy people. They were. What did they do? Oh my god.
I
write
don't
it
think
down.
I don't think we established, so I'm letting you choose.
Profession wise?
Yes. Like most people would be in a trade of some kind. Farmers, blacksmiths, merchants. Not many merchants. But
I would say probably farmers.
okay.
Just
So yeah,
for
you would know how
simplicity.
to drive a wagon.
Oh, okay.
Hell yes.
Yeah. Farmers. Oh god, don't open that.
Just jumps up there.
Yeah.
Fully confident. Yeah, mule,
I
wow.
mean, yes, I can drive a wagon.
Cool. You guys want to take a quick break?
Sure.
Or you can chat amongst yourselves while I have a quick pee.
Well, I get pissed too.
Yeah.
Okay, pee break it is.
4 beers.
We'll be back.
We're good to go.
Yes.
We're back.
We're
in
back.
3, 2, 1.
We're back, guys.
Goonsword.
Here comes the tricky part.
Yeah, so Talia
You can do it, Chris.
just made an oath. And you guys are going to be heading back to Valaki.
Siggy's gonna sit on the back of the cart,
Okay.
looking backwards.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Yeah. Talia's gonna drive the cart. Gruff.
Yeah.
Guess that just leaves me into the coffin. Thanks, guys.
Just sitting in the coffin.
All right.
You're gonna fit in there.
Archie.
Alright, so
Walking
yes,
over
we
to the
throw
cart.
No, the coffin is evidence.
The last
I
few
guess
days.
we only need one piece of the coffin.
the name or the
Yeah,
Maker's
Maker's Mark. Yeah.
You break that off, you can throw the rest of it away.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, you just take the side off the coffin.
Take the one chunk. Yeah.
So Archie, the last few days, you've been tired, irritable, and have felt like absolute shit. The constant stabbing pain in the pit of your stomach. Your head hurts, your teeth hurt, your food doesn't sit well, and no matter how much water and wine you drink, you're constantly parched. You don't know if it's this place, something you ate, something you drank, Or maybe you swallow hard, trying to push that thought down into your depths. And it feels like sandpaper and razor blades on raw flesh. You take a deep breath, and the smell hits you, heavy in the air. It's all over the ground around you.
Poop
It's
again.
all you can see. Your mouth starts to water. Just a little taste, the little voice in the back of your mind suggests. The allure becomes overwhelming. You see a bat lying on the ground, twitching a little bit. You hear its labored breathing, but the blood bubbling in its lungs. They're not long for this world. What do you do?
You gonna eat that bat?
You know what, Gruff? I think I am.
I obviously don't see this.
Oh, yeah.
Do
Are
you?
you trying to hide it?
Yeah, I would definitely try to hide it.
Make a stealth
But
at
if
disadvantage
if-
because you are overwhelmed.
And that's why I don't think I'd be able to resist. It's been days. Weeks. What's my stealth again? Oh yeah, disadvantage. Yeah. So it's a 17 and a 9. So 18.
Okay? You bite down. With a little bit of resistance, you feel your fangs puncture the skin. As the first trickle of copper claret touches your lips and washes over your tongue, you feel disgust, overpowered quickly by relief. You take a deep pull from your ensanguined entree. A feeling of comfort follows, with that heady aroma in the air and the thick, sticky warmth running down your throat. You give in to the desire you've been suppressing for so long. As you drain the last of the crimson lifeblood from your prey, a feeling of euphoria washes over you. And for the first time in a long time, you feel satisfied. You look up from your grim gluttony to find your companions staring at you.
You goddamn monster!
You hungry there, buddy?
As I wipe the blood away from my face, I'll just say, "We should probably get moving." And I
Instinctively, whatever you wipe off your face, you lick off your hands.
like barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Gruff is intrigued.
Siggi is concerned.
Did I see it facing the other direction?
Make perception with disadvantage.
My passive is only 17.
Okay. So yeah, you wouldn't have noticed
see it.
facing the other way.
No.
You just start getting the horse ready. Are you all just loading up in the cart then? Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Giving a bit of a look to Archie as he sits beside me at the back of the wagon.
All right. You guys head off down the road back to Valaki.
As we're ripping too, I'm like, so, how was it? 'Cause I'm pretty hungry.
Well, bats are delicacies in some places, and yeah, I was fairly hungry.
I don't know why. I just thought
Wait,
that
you ate a bat?
in some cultures, all they eat is vomit.
That's not true either.
In-
Who are you? Oh man, I made a terrible decision.
You're stuck with us.
Well,
Too late.
It's too late
for
now.
a day.
Yeah,
For a day.
time and blood.
Yeah, well,
At least till you get home.
yeah, that's fair.
As we're traveling on the road, I would sing another song.
Okay.
Not directed to any of my companions, but to another. Oh, Diem, can you hear me? I am lost and so alone. I'm asking for your guidance. Won't you come down from your home? I've got a new compadre, and I think she's pretty tough. She's also quite attractive, but not as much as gruff. Is Strahd really an evil guy? Is he really all that bad? Or is he just a lovesick fool that's slowly going mad?
Siggy, as you finish your song,
Great
I
fucking
hear you,
song.
brave young Jables. You are
I hear
hungry for the rock.
you are hungry for the rock.
you
Yes.
you guys watch as Siggy finishes the song and then immediately goes to sleep.
Oh,
Immediately
man.
just
I love
fucking
myself.
out.
I look over at
Out
Gruff,
like
I'm
a fucking light.
Does he do that a lot?
One brother's eating bats, the other one sings himself to sleep instantly.
I will pat Siggy on the top of the head and say, "We are quite the pair," and I'll lie down and try and take a nap too.
Well,
I'm gonna like whisper up to Talia, like, yeah, they're getting weirder and weirder. I don't know.
Every day.
okay. So,
We've known Gruff for like 2 weeks.
so if it comes down to
Literally
you
like
and
2
me, right?
weeks.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, good. Okay.
Did you
Siggy,
see the way you missed that bat eating though? That was
He
fantastic.
did eat a bat.
Yeah, it looked good.
What the?
It looked good.
Like the whole thing?
No, just
No.
the blood.
like a fucking Capri Sun.
Yeah.
Fucking popping.
No, wait.
I
I'll
would
look
eat.
back. Are they
I would
both
eat
asleep?
I would have eaten the skin.
He's asleep. Archie's eyes are closed. Archie, did you go to sleep or you just kind of fucking left just your
I'm
thoughts?
Just lying down beside him,
Okay.
enjoying that I feel much better.
Okay.
I'm gonna whisper to Gruff. He sucked the blood, like like a vampire.
Yeah, kind of. And then he threw away the skin and the bones, and I would have eaten that.
Well, did you ask him?
Pretty wasteful.
No, I didn't ask.
Okay,
There were
so-
plenty of other bats.
So the thing we need to learn from this, their big guy, is that when you want something, you have to ask for it because
Use
people
your-
don't know you want it. Yeah,
Use your words.
there it is. There it is. Yeah.
You continue down the road.
Reminder,
Siggy
keep
and-
Archie away from Eeyore.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
Fuck,
All right.
man.
Oh, not again.
So, Siggy, you find yourself in a familiar half-moon shaped temple-like space. You're alone in this room. The hundreds of candles that are usually surrounding you are unlit. Light streams through a round window high on the wall opposite the bench you find yourself on. Please make a perception check.
Sure.
Siggy dice.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
I mean, okay.
24.
You look around expectantly for Diem, who is nowhere to be found.
Oh.
For the first time, you notice behind you a large arched doorway with ornate gold handles.
Can I stand up? I
Yeah,
don't think I've ever stood up. I've always just
You've
sat on the
never.
bench. I will head over to the doors.
okay.
A new looking.
They're not
figure.
locked.
EM.
When you open the door, you see a long hallway
Electronic music.
lit by ever-glowing sconces and floating spheres of purple light. The tall travertine walls are connected by vaulted ceilings, studded with warm wooden beams matching the 3-foot-high wainscoting that runs along the base of each wall. Filling the walls, you see hundreds of beautiful pieces of art, portraits, landscapes, architecture, some the likes of which you've never seen before. Others depict vaguely familiar scenes. The white marble floors shimmer with the light from the flickering flames, and amid the sounds of your echoing footsteps, you hear the faint lure of soft, melodic music from the far end, beckoning you forward. A harp, perhaps. As you reach the end of the hall, you come to another arched doorway. In place of a door, purple and gold brocade curtains hang, gathered and tied to either side of the arch. 2 panels of simple sheer white fabric act as a thin barrier separating you from the other side.
Entering to see where the music is coming from.
Upon stepping through the doorway, you find yourself in a large, warm, circular chamber with a high domed, mirrored ceiling. The floor is made of the same white marble as the hallway, with a few thick fur rugs dotted throughout. A portion of the curved wall echoes the design of the hall, while most of the remainder of the walls are lined with floor-to-ceiling bookshelves made of rich, warm wood. The shelves are filled with books, sculptures, knickknacks, rolled pieces of parchment. The base of the shelves are made up into cabinets with ornate gold handles, some with locks, some without, and the room smells faintly of sweet alyssum and leather. Against the wall to your left rests a wooden table, cluttered with jars of paint, brushes, colored chalks, and charcoal sticks, among piles of parchment and vellum, some with drawings and writing, others still blank. In front of the table sits a single elegant stool, placed before a tall wooden easel, a half-finished painting balanced on the ledge. The painting depicts an expertly rendered image of a winged man, long braided hair, playing the fiddle and seemingly lost in the music. His familiar, handsome face smiles back at you. Not far off, you find the source of the music. A large, ornate harp sits in front of the empty chair. An equally lovely lute rests on a stand beside it, both seemingly playing on their own.
Oh.
Filling the wall to the far side of the chamber are 3 large, arched windows of beautiful stained glass. As the light of day creates a rainbow of color in this room of mostly white, it dawns on you that this is the first time you've been in the presence of actual sunshine in what feels like forever.
Just stand there and take it in for a second.
To one side of this wall of glass, you see a large wooden armoire. Set next to it, a beautiful armor stand wearing shining full plate armor, enhanced with delicate gold scrolling. A silver shield and a longsword are ceremoniously hung beside it. The shield adorned with the image of a woman's face, wreathed in wild red hair. A large ornate freestanding mirror completes this dressing area. On the opposite side of the wall of radiant glass stands a heavy carved wooden desk, a matching chair. On the desk lies a stack of parchment, a small golden stand that houses some sticks of wax, a wax stamp, a pot of ink, and a feathered quill. Neatly centered in the chamber, the iridescent sunbeams streak over a large, round canopy bed surrounded by 6 tall columns. Between each set of columns hangs the same combination of tied brocade curtains as the doorway. The canopy draped with the translucent white fabric. The bed is perfectly made with luxurious plush white bedding accented with purple and gold pillows. It's hard to tell whether it's been carefully made recently or it just hasn't been used in a while. Set into the wall on the right side is yet another curtained archway, a massive ornate white marble fireplace with a wooden mantel housing a marble bust in the center with large vases of fresh-cut flowers on either side. The space above the mantel is currently empty. Before the blazing fire, a curved white sofa and a round wooden coffee table are arranged into a small seating area. The table laden with a crystal decanter and fruits and pastries of all kinds. Opposite the sofa rests an elegant chaise upon which you find a familiar celestial. Her purple hair pinned up in a carefree bun, with some of the rogue bits of hair curling around her face. She lounges casually, legs crossed at the ankles, the corners of her mouth curling up into a subtle smile, focusing intently on the book she's reading. As you walk in, she looks up from her book. "Siggi," she says as she sets a ribbon between the pages of her book before closing it and setting it on the coffee table. "My apologies, I wasn't expecting any company." She quickly sits up, curls her feet under herself, and adjusting her dress in the process. "Please, have a seat. May I offer you something to drink? Something to eat? I have wine." And she starts to pour you a glass and hands it to you.
Thank you. I'll take some of those apple turnovers as well. Those look delicious.
"Please, make yourself at home while you're here. I don't have much to offer, but what I do have is yours."
I appreciate all of this. I know it's just a vision, but I mean the sunlight, the pastries, the drinks. It's all much nicer than where I am currently.
So, Siggi, when you walk through this room and the sunlight shines on you, you actually feel the warmth of it. Everything in here, you can pick it up. You are actually in this space.
Oh. I steal her book and run away.
That's desk club.
Rude. I thought about that and I didn't.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Is she wearing like pajama pants right now?
No, she's just like in a very casual dress.
Okay. I'm like Troy. I like girls in pajama pants more than girls in jeans because I know I want them to be comfortable.
Want them to be
Just
comfortable.
know that they're comfortable.
Do you drink the wine?
Yeah, for sure.
You're drugged.
The wine is pale
Now
and
addicted to
subtly
heroin.
sweet. It tastes faintly of plums, berries, and honey.
Probably better than what we've been drinking.
Sounds really good, actually.
This is delicious.
What brings you to my home, Siggi?
It's a bit of a change of events. I know we already discussed Harry leaving and all. But, while we were still at that castle, we came upon another a woman named Talia von Todd. She I don't know, she gives me hope, I feel. I mean, nothing against Harry. I had high hopes for Harry, but she gives me high hopes for accomplishing things. I wanted to ask you if you knew anything about her or what she might bring to the table.
Oh. Well, that sounds like good news.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I've ever explained to you who I am. Or maybe you were just too young to understand. See, you're descendant of a celestial being. You contain a spark from the upper planes. Upon your birth, Suni sent me to be your guide.
Nope.
Make a religion check. or history if you want to go with books. You read a lot.
Eh.
Nerd.
You hear as an echo from your brother's voice. Just nerd.
History or
religion.
you said?
Yeah.
Okay, they're both +2, so.
Okay.
That's a 14.
Okay. When she says the name Suni, you remember reading about her. Suni is the goddess of beauty.
Oh.
Also known as Lady Firehair,
Getting real Grimork vibes here.
the Lady of Love, or the Princess of Passion.
Oh my.
So Suni, her followers,
That's up my alley.
her followers tend to be, they're thought of as hedonists, basically. They tend to be bards.
Not nerds.
It's pretty cool, buddy.
So what you're saying is there's a chance.
So basically, she is the goddess of beauty in all forms. So not just visual beauty, but inner beauty. The could be just something that tastes amazing, something that
Warm summer
smells
breeze.
great. Yeah, just
Anything
anything
give
that brings you pleasure, basically.
Okay.
They actually believe that the feeling of pleasure is the touch of Suni herself.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah.
I ate
So
some fucking pasta the other night. Suni.
Suni.
How do you spell Suni?
Sune.
Oh, okay.
Literally. Man, why can't English always be that easy?
Yes, Suni. All right.
So
Direct throw the other day.
That's
Fucking failed.
my lineage.
You say you had to write
that
grow?
is so
Burrow.
that is who Diem follows.
Too
Okay.
rough.
So
fuck? Too
she
rough?
Diem is basically a priestess of Suni.
Okay.
So you also know people who follow Suni are usually the ones who are creating art, or if they can't create art, they're acting as patrons for different talented people. They invest in merchants that bring luxuries from far off places. Her temples are typically salons, spas, bathhouses, brothels, I guess.
I was just thinking about that. I was like,
Yeah.
what about horrors? Like,
And
What about
in
hers?
places where they don't, where it's like not as common to find her temples, there are small shrines which typically are like a little roof overhang with a mirror and a cabinet with that holds cosmetics and perfumes and stuff for people who maybe can't afford them. Yeah, basically she is the goddess of beauty and pleasure in all its forms, and love in all its forms, including crimes of passion and like the darker sides.
Yeah.
But that's what you know of her.
Okay.
Like jealousy and lust.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, any
Sorry.
kind of that like love story trope. So like star-crossed
Yeah,
lovers,
you know.
forbidden love, things like that. That is her niche. So yeah, that's what you know of her.
I would throw a grenade for love. Okay.
As your guide, Siggi, my purpose is to help you bring beauty and passion to the world. As much beauty and passion to the world as you can to help bolster the presence of my lady. And may I say, you're doing a splendid job of it so far.
It's been a rough go lately. This place doesn't take kindly to beauty and love, or
I can
happiness,
tell.
or smiling, or joy in any form. But yeah, no, I'm trying.
Well, your whole life, we've been bonded. It gives us this connection to each other. Think of it as an invisible thread that tethers us together.
So you're real. You're real.
Yeah.
You're not like a
You didn't think I was real?
Jiminy Cricket kind of.
No.
Let your conscience be your guide.
See, that's what I thought, and everyone I've told about, I've told you, I've told people about you, and they just seem to pass it off as an imaginary friend or something along those lines.
Some people just don't have a hard time believing what they don't understand.
Yeah, no, that's true. So this apple turnover, this is real?
Absolutely.
Oh, no.
It is fucking delectable.
Fuck you.
Oh, that's so much better than bat blood.
You don't know.
I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah, please don't. I actually do. My before I sang you that song, my brother sucked the blood out of a bat. Should I be concerned? Is that something you could shed some light on, or?
I was going to ask how Archie was.
Well.
So here's the thing. This whole thing with this invisible thread, I can't just like look in on anybody. That's not what I do.
Right. No, I can understand that. I just thought because I had a thread with him and a thread with you, the threads might tangle up there. But
well, the only reason I knew Archie was in trouble that one time, partially due to the fact that you guys are twins and you share a blood bond.
Right.
But also because he cried out your name in pain, Siggi. Clearly something was wrong, because usually when somebody's calling out your name, it's not typically in pain.
No, I mean...
She smiles a little at you, trying to lighten the mood.
Not usually. Yeah, no, you're right about that. If it is pain, it's a good pain. But no, yeah, when we found Archie, he was not in a good place. He was on the verge of, I hate saying it, but yeah, he was pretty close to passing over there.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Please keep an eye on him, Siggi. I fear he's been through way more than we know.
Yeah. I'm going to. I'm already keeping a close eye on him. There's a point that this Strahd feller, this vampire lord, I can't get too far into it. I don't know much about him yet, but he knew something was up with Archie. He asked him how he was feeling, and I got some weird vibes off of that question. Like Strahd knew something that I didn't. And sorry, Strahd's also he's a vampire. I don't know if you knew that, but yeah.
I gathered as much.
Mhm.
Wow. Well, that's
It's a pickle I'm
disconcerting.
in. Yeah. But I mean, we found this Talia lady. She's tough. She's got some skill through experience or natural. I don't know yet, but yeah, she's given me a little boost of confidence. She knows more about these lands than any of us, so
Is she from those lands?
yeah. Well, as far as I gathered, yeah.
Well, Siggi, I
And
don't really know much about your new companion, or your other companions for that matter. Just what you've told me about them. I should like to meet them someday.
yeah, no, I would love for you to meet them now that I know that you could. Can you?
Maybe
Meet
not
them?
where you are now.
No,
That
right.
makes things
Yeah.
tricky.
It's a weird place.
Well, here's the thing. Usually I can find you without issue, but these lands that you travel through right now, make it a little more difficult.
Everything seems a little more difficult around here.
I'm sure you've noticed my usual visits have been less frequent since you've been there.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that thread is tangled in the mire. But due to our new agreement, if you want to call it that, however, we now have a strengthened bond, which alleviates a little bit of that stress and makes it a little bit easier for me to navigate.
I actually wanted to thank you for that. It came in quite handy. I was accosted by some bats who flew out of a coffin with my name on it. But 10 minutes ago. So yeah, thank you for the little.
Didn't I just talk to you this morning?
Yeah. Yeah, this was maybe 4 or 5 hours after we spoke last.
Okay.
It's been a day. It's been a morning. So thank you.
IRL. It's
Well,
been
of
a
course.
month.
Yeah. I'd like to keep in touch. Is singing a good way to
Well,
reach
as
I
you
don't know. It
so
seems like
cleverly
I touch on a
discovered,
weird time of day.
as you've so cleverly discovered, you can also find me when you need me.
Right.
It might not always work because of where you are,
Of course.
but I'll always do what I can to help.
Do you know why it's hard? I obviously there's some curse on this lands, but if we were to shed light on these lands, would it strengthen our connection?
I don't
feel
know.
like this Strahdi fella's kind of putting a haze on anything that's going on here.
To be honest, I don't think I've ever encountered anything like this before.
It's a weird fucking place.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll look into seeing if I can find any information.
I look around at all the books. And, yeah, no, I mean,
She's got a lot of books.
whatever info you can find, I would appreciate. What's going on with my body right now? When I'm here, what? what? You know what?
Oh, you're asleep.
Archie's
To them, you are
Archie's dipping
asleep.
their hand in a pot of water.
Piss
Um,
myself.
I'll use
I
reach
mean-
back a few times to give you wet willies.
Well, time works a little bit differently here. So, what feels like hours here is minutes, maybe, where you are.
Oh,
Okay, so maybe not.
so
Yeah, he literally just passed out.
so there's
So, in the
There's-
last
there's
session,
time
when
for
Siggi
another-
was out, he was only out for like a minute or two.
so there's time for another apple turnover, is what you're saying.
Of course.
I grab another one.
As I said, please make yourself at home. What's mine is
No.
yours.
I appreciate that very much. Why me?
Why not you?
You are the chosen one.
Well, I mean, until now, I was just Siggy. I mean, I lived on a fucking floating caravan.
As I said,
There's
Siggy,
nothing
you-
special about it.
You hold a spark of the upper planes in you. You have celestial blood. And part of what makes you special is the way you look at the world. You try to find beauty in everything and everyone, and when it's not there, you create it. You always expect people to share that vision and to be as good-natured as you, and unfortunately, that's not always the case. But that little bit of hope that you carry with you is what the world really needs. Trust your heart, Siggy. It shouldn't lead you astray.
Just keep doing what I'm doing.
Do what you're doing.
Oh man, all I'm picturing is that movie where the girl's like, "Be yourself."
Well,
What is that?
I appreciate all that you've done and all that you're doing, and I'll be in touch as much as I can when I can. These fucking apple turnovers are delectable. I will not be so happy to eat what's around Barovia. So yeah, I'll.
Do you
I'll
want
be
to take
back.
some with you?
Can I?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
Yes, please and thank you. Yeah, I should probably get back. I don't know what they're doing with my body, so.
Well, is there anything else you need before you return, Siggy?
Nothing good.
Can I offer you a bath? Or a rest? Or
Massage?
a little help relieving you of that pent-up frustration that seems to be radiating off of you like a bad stink?
Chicka wow wow.
And she
Well,
laughs.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean. Yes.
Yeah, no.
Anything. Yes. Anything you can do, I will gladly accept.
What are you,
All right.
15?
Yes. He is 15-year-old Kyle.
Yes, no. I mean, yes. I mean,
Yes,
sure,
absolutely.
yeah,
I will take
whatever.
whatever you will give me.
Yes.
I don't care.
Anything and everything.
Anything and everything.
Okay.
Okay.
Funny thing about my back is
It's located
On my front.
My dick.
Yeah. No. Yeah. All of that.
Oh,
And perhaps another kiss before I go.
So she looks at you, puts her glass down on the table, and she looks at you dead in your face. She says, "Siggy, I'm a goddess of the. I'm a priestess of the goddess of passion and pleasure. This is kind of my specialty. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm a little insulted you never asked before. And she gets up and she walks. She walks over towards the bed, calls over her shoulder. Are you coming?
Not yet, but I imagine I will be.
Oh.
There, girl.
I do one of those awkward try and take my clothes off as I'm hopping over to the bed.
Tripping.
Do you guys want the PG version or the spicy version?
Yeah, no, you can just cut to cigarettes under the sheets.
So, PG version is the harp and the lute start playing a soulful version of Ellie Duhay's Middle of the Night, which if you don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up because it's hot as fuck. I love that song so much. And then we fade to black.
Yes.
So I don't need that. There's a whole
did
like
you have a descriptive?
I do, yeah, just in case. I can send it to you later if you want to read it.
Okay, yeah, send it to me later.
Siggi.
Only a woman.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Siggi, I need you to make a con save.
Oh.
Take into account your level
how
of
long I last?
of pent up frustration. So either a straight roll or at disadvantage.
Ooh. You know what? What with everything that's gone on, I will take the disadvantage. This is con?
Yep.
Save?
Yep.
Oh, attaboy, Siggy.
Yeah.
I rolled a 17 and an 18
Nice.
con save. So yeah, 18.
Okay, and based on Siggy's sexual style, you may choose to roll athletics, acrobatics, or performance.
I don't know.
Also, based on your level of experience, you can choose to roll straight, with advantage, or with disadvantage.
You can roll straight or not.
Or
Straight
bi.
or gay.
Should have acrobatics.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's gotta be acrobatics.
Oh, I don't know. Acrobatics isn't as good as my
Backflip.
performance, but oh no, you know what? Acrobatics is a +5 anyways, so that's a 23.
There you go.
That's decent.
Nice.
That's with my angel dice.
Of course.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to look something up real quick. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Look up that song while you're waiting.
So I hang by my knees from the bedposts.
There it is. I was about to ask what Siggy's O face looked like, but I think you just answered it.
Now
I
that
just got
everyone
really
is
red in the face.
sufficiently
Upside down.
uncomfortable.
Nah.
As the woman asked him, "Are you constipated?"
Does
or...
a 28 work for you? See? That's what she rolled for her performance.
Yeah.
All right.
That works.
Oh, actually, I'm supposed to roll that with advantage. Yeah, 28.
Oh boy.
I'd say 28's
Yeah.
sufficient.
I mean, yeah.
This is
Okay.
gonna make any other encounter seem like mundane.
Well,
I feel
When you've both been satiated,
it's like banging on ecstasy.
you find yourself sprawled out in the luxurious satin sheets, your lover curled against your side, her head on your shoulder and one arm draped over your torso, her hand resting over your still racing heart. Beads of sweat glimmer in the warm sunlight over her golden sun-kissed skin. Make a retroactive perception check, please.
Hold on, I have to finish writing Siggy and Diem make sweet, sweet love. Perception?
Yeah.
That's a natural 13 for a 17.
Okay, so earlier when you were talking to Diem, you noticed she had dark circles under her eyes, and her usual glow was a little dimmed. But now, the shadows that once circled her eyes are now barely visible, and her inherent glow has returned. With a smile gracing her kiss-swollen lips, her eyes closed, she rests peacefully. Is there anything else you would like to do before you drift off?
One more apple turnover,
Sneak out quietly.
which is now Siggy's signature move, the apple turnover.
The apple turnover.
I'm gonna need to know what that is eventually. Think that one over.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
I'll show you on a skateboard.
Yeah.
Starts off with one of these.
with 1 foot on.
Oh,
her
it's
back.
all connected. It's all connected.
Eventually, Siggi, you find yourself drifting off to the ambient sounds of soothing music, the crackling fire, and the feel of her soft, rhythmic breathing on your skin. You open your eyes and find yourself laying in the back of a wagon, returning from the waking dream of Diem's home to the harsh, waking nightmare of Barovia.
With a
However-
finger in your ear.
Can I increase my spirit points on this encounter?
However, you
Just
feel
points.
a subtle warmth radiating from your core. Despite your surroundings and the challenges you have and will face, a seed of hope remains. You feel inspired. You may also add a spirit point if you wish.
Yes.
And
100%.
if sex with an angel is on your bucket list, you can cross it off.
Yeah.
Spirit level, is that different than a fighting?
It's the fighting spirit, same thing.
We all have spirit points.
Okay.
In fighting spirit, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah. Yeah. And a check mark on my bucket list.
Files or Siggy's?
As soon as both. As soon as Siggy wakes up, at the back of his notebook, he writes down everything that went down, so he can remember it, like a dream journal. As soon as he wakes up, so he won't forget.
So you don't stop Talia from sticking her finger in your ear.
No,
He
even
doesn't
while-
notice.
Even while it's going on. Yeah.
Siggy falls asleep. Immediately 2 minutes later, he sits back up, the biggest fucking smile on his face.
Oh, that's good. I like that. I'm kind of glad. Do I get inspiration?
I don't know.
Shit.
Actually, yes.
Oh God, don't. No, I don't.
You see how fucking happy Siggy is in this moment, and it brings joy to your life.
And I think I did it somehow.
Likes a little tickle in the ear.
I'm not giving myself inspiration for that.
I got a song for you if you want.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't want to know what happened inside your head just now.
Oh, it's a song just for you.
You have no idea. He was out for like 2 minutes.
Can't wait till someone
That's a
picks
fair
up your
point.
journal and they're like, apple turnover.
What the fuck?
What
Oh.
the fuck is an apple turnover?
In relation to that, you
What
put
a
your hand in your pocket, and there is a piece of fabric with like 4 apple turnovers in it.
Oh, sweet.
I don't know.
Little-
I could eat them all.
I dispersed them.
Little do you guys know Archie has been reading Siggy's dream journal since they were kids.
Fuck away from that.
He knows everything.
He knows all his dirty little dreams.
So if you guys,
Archie knows what an apple turnover is.
when you guys,
So he hands it to him, and he's just like, No.
No,
No, I don't want that.
Here, Gruff. You can have it, buddy.
All right. Oh,
Siggy
Two
gives
for
you
Gruff.
each an apple turnover, and if you eat them, you have inspiration for the rest of the day.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Talia's devouring that thing.
You may
I
also
don't think she's ever had.
add a spirit point to your chart as well for having an apple turnover, which is the most delicious apple turnover you've ever tasted. You don't get
every
one,
time
Siggy. You
Siggy
already
gets
got one.
laid, we get an extra point.
okay.
He shared.
Sweet.
He shared the
No, that's very
the
fair.
spoils of war.
Yeah.
Talia's up to 8.
Nice. All
I
right.
don't remember what I got.
You gotta write that shit down, man.
I got a
So-
rock.
You guys, for brevity's sake,
7 or 8.
make it back to Valaki.
Hey.
By this time, it's getting dark. It's about dinner time. Where are you going?
Uh,
To bed.
well,
To your
actually,
house, Talia?
Oh,
What?
do you live here?
Are you
Yes.
going home, Talia?
No, wait.
Where are the rest of you going? I should
would
ask.
I would take Eeyore and the wagon to see the other horses and the happily married couple.
At the Blue Water Inn?
That's the
Blue
place.
water?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I forgot I lived
Yeah.
here. I'm not gonna lie, I 100% forgot I lived here. I remember that now. I have a house. If you guys want to crash
Hell yes.
or hang out at the inn, both work.
Hell
But-
yes.
The house is free. It's cold, but it's free.
Cold?
Sleep pretty good in the cold.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I would stay at the Blue Water Inn. I would want people around and check up on our horses and put Eeyore in somewhere who can take care of him for the time being. I imagine we owe some money to Blue Water for taking care of our horses as well.
You have already paid for an extra night.
Oh, okay, sweet.
You paid for an extra one just in case.
Yeah. Well, then in that case, can I drop Eeyore off and then pay for that extra bit,
Sure.
and then go to Talia's house?
Sure.
You're only allowed to store 2 mounts at this save location. You cannot have 3.
How much is it for a night
Okay.
horse boarding?
We've already
Oh,
paid
not so
for
much money.
for it, and that includes your boarding your horses.
Okay.
So you head to the stable. There's nobody in the stable right now.
Oh.
Guys are gonna laugh. I'm looking through my
Um,
book, and this page, the only word I have written down,
Is
Winders.
Winders.
Winders. Fucking.
Gotta
That's a
remember
freebie. That's a freebie.
Yeah.
He gets
Yeah.
2. That's a freebie. 100%.
I fucking
Talia,
hate
is
you
there-
guys, but I don't.
Oh, no, you don't.
Talia, is
I
there
don't. I
somewhere-
honestly, I don't.
Do you got somewhere we could store Eeyore and the wagon at your home? There's no one in the stables, so
How big is my house?
I mean, Depends.
Probably not very big.
Do you have a home near
Wait, they were farmers.
near or on your parents' farm? Are your parents still alive?
Oh God, no.
Okay, so you have their farm.
Oh, yeah, mid 40s.
I don't think you're farming anymore.
There's no fucking way they're alive.
Farmers in Barovia living past 60? No.
So you're
Even
not going to the
50.
Blue Water Inn then? You're going to Talia's house?
Yeah, well, as soon as I saw there was no one in the stables, I was like, yeah, nah, fuck it.
Okay.
Plus, I want to see what Talia's house looks like.
All right.
Not much.
So you
right here, right meow.
you head out to Talia's house. Talia, would you like to describe what your home looks like?
I just did.
Not much.
Not much.
Fair.
Maybe, like, honest to God, it would be like
Bungalow?
the original. Well, no, like, did you ever go to the Kempville house where me and Kyle live?
Okay, yeah.
No,
No, okay. Okay, so
I'm being an asshole. It's fine.
think of a 2-room house. The second room,
Like two
there's-
bedrooms or
no, you
two-room
walk
house?
in. No, 2-room. You walk in through the front door. It's the kitchen.
Yeah.
The next room is the living room, and above that is the sleeping area. That's it.
Okay,
There are
so
3 rooms. It is
very
a
bare
tiny-
bones, very.
It is, yeah. It's a kitchen. It's a sitting room, and it is a sleeping area. There's not a whole lot going on.
Sounds like a
Excellent.
party.
I mean, Kempville House was fun.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Are you guys gonna tuck in for the evening then?
Oh yeah. I'm pooped.
Indeed.
Okay.
Yeah, at the inn though. For
You're
us.
gonna go to the inn?
Are we not? I thought we were.
No, we're going to Talia's.
Talia's.
Okay.
I mean, Talia's driving, so I think she would have just automatically
Yeah.
headed home.
Yeah, just hopped out, saw that there was no one at the stables, and was like, yeah, no. And then,
Oh, okay. Come with me.
Yeah.
She saddles back up and takes you all home.
So, as you guys prepare yourselves for a much needed rest, does anybody else have anything they would
Talia
like
have
to do at this
food?
time?
Talia have food at her house?
I'd imagine yes, but it's
Yeah.
not anything fancy or great.
Farm stuff?
It's a lot of
Yeah, it's
beets,
like
a lot of turnips,
it's like
a lot of potatoes,
Potatoes and beets, like
Oh,
buried in the
yeah.
ground, sort
That
of
sounds
thing.
fucking
a lot of
delicious.
root vegetables.
Yeah. There's some dough. There's some
Yams.
raw dough. There's some sourdough that's been cooking for like
Oh,
2 months. Turn that shit into some bread in the morning.
So you guys have something to eat.
Like,
Turn in for the
Sig-
night.
Siggy
Oh,
would
yeah.
log everything about this. Was quite a day, so yeah, I would write
No
down
shit.
everything that happened.
What are you doing over there, buddy? What is
Just-
that?
Just it's my stories. It's everything.
Yeah, but what are you doing with that thing there? As he
With the-
points to your, like, what are you, like, quill?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no idea.
Writing. Have you
Oh,
never written anything?
written?
Can you not
He's-
read or write?
Nope.
I could teach you some things.
I could beat you in an arm wrestle, though.
I was actually about to ask. Maybe we could make a little agreement. You teach me how to be strong, and I teach you how to read and write. Show me your workout routine, and I'll show you the alphabet.
Graf will say, yeah, all right. grab him by the head and maybe.
Is this a lesson?
Siggy's a little turned on by it, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's been a big day.
Mm.
Anything
Greatest
else?
day of my life.
I will eat. Are we going to sleep? I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's getting pretty late by now.
But yeah, I'll eat a couple potatoes and a loaf of bread, or not a loaf, I guess.
Potatoes.
Some of the bread. And,
Yes.
I'll make lots
Excellent.
of bread for him. Feeling very mama bear.
No.
Definitely.
All right.
Definitely gotta feed the boys.
Well, as you lay your heads down, settling in for the night, the disturbing, distant howling of wolves on the hunt floats through the air.
Mm.
The ever-present clouds in the sky part for but a moment, illuminating the nightmarish land below and casting beams of moonlight through the window. Gruff, you suddenly feel a sharp pain in your gut, followed by intense burning. Please make a constitution save.
What'd you put in that bread?
I mean,
Do you still have that
Yeast?
D8? Did you use that?
He did.
I did.
yeast. I don't know.
I have +7 in my con. You said con save?
Yes, sir.
Show me nat 20 +7.
Oh shit.
Jesus Christ.
Good lord.
Unfortunately,
Resistant.
Yo,
That-
bullshit.
Iron
that
gut.
bubbling heat you feel when you go into a rage creeps up your throat, scalding like molten lava. Your fingers stretch and curl of their own accord, while thick, sharp black claws burst through your fingertips, not unlike the scream of agony that bursts from your lungs. You feel your jaw swell, crack, and pull outward painfully as large fangs tear through your gums.
Not
Your
again.
mouth fills with saliva, tainted with the acrid metallic taste as it washes over your tongue and spills out pink and frothing from the sides of your muzzle. Make a wisdom save.
No. 8.
One
That's
thought,
good.
and one thought only, plagues your mind. You want blood. Warm, thick, metallic blood. You can
What is wrong
smell
with the
it.
three of you.
You can smell it in the air. You can hear it pulsing through the veins of your companions. You're surrounded by it. The
To be
temptation is
They're on the main floor,
unbearable.
and I'm upstairs.
An undeniable buffet at your disposal.
There's only
Yours
two of them.
for the taking. And that is where we will leave it tonight.
Oh, you fucker. You. Okay. All
It's
right.
after 2 o'clock.
I am on the second floor. I'm making that known. Like, fuck,
Is
I'm
there a
gonna-
door?
I brought you blankets. I brought you pillows. I brought you extra cushions.
You made me extra bread.
I made you extra bread. You're sleeping on the main floor, and I'm getting the second floor.
Y'all gonna get it.
Those two of them are gonna get it, and I'm gonna hear about it.
Well, we'll see what happens next time, guys.
Well,
Thanks for joining us tonight.
I think he'll die happy, man.
no, that's a fair point.
Yeah, really. Night of his
Thanks
life.
for joining us for episode unlucky number 13. And we will see you next time. Say good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Everybody.